Is there a problem, officer? No. Just rush hour. It's from Rush Hour.
Oh.
As he says the title of the movie.
Okay.
It's from the movie Half Baked.
Out of context, that does not sound good.
No.
Yeah.
Just Rush Hour.
Yeah. Pa, pa, pa. Right. I kind of want to open the show mid-jingle like we did just now. When Brian had the song mid-song play.
Hey, listen.
It kind of was a nice part to join in.
If the views go up,
yeah,
I'll do anything.
We have 10 people watching.
I will do anything to be important in this world.
Oh. In the world.
I'll talk about politics. I don't give a shit.
I'll
pick on the. I'll do it. I'll join the right.
What? I was about to say, what would you do? What would you talk about?
Tucker Carlson, he's my boy. Shit, that's
clean. Fairly clean. I think I laughed at the end, but that's pretty clean.
You just cut out your laugh.
That's a joke, by the way.
He's my boy.
He complains about the penis vein. No, you didn't. Welcome back, everybody, to the Wanger Show.
This
is the podcast. This is episode 270, and it's the podcast where three friends come together. We don't talk about Tucker Carlson because he's a bitch. Can I say that?
That was also
okay?
clean. That was also clean.
Can I say that?
Can
Freedom
I point
of
out
speech?
how horrible that harmonizing was on our?
Yeah, that wasn't good.
We were not. We were not.
No, we were harmonizing.
There. What do you think we were doing when I was going?
I'm not gonna.
We're not doing it yet.
I don't.
So what do you want to do? No, let's fucking do this.
Fucking do this.
Let's do this.
I will start.
No, you're gonna do it.
I don't want to.
No, don't. You're in acting class, and you're saying no. Fail.
Come on, here we go.
I'm not.
Wait. So don't just start.
What?
Are you gonna go high, low, mid? What are you doing?
No, you just jump in. You can't.
Okay, fine.
I say just match my level.
Okay, I got you.
All right, here we go. Here we go. We're terrible.
Why?
I went higher, you went mid. You gotta go low.
Unbelievable.
Oh, just like Dune, the one guy who's like throat singing. There is a little bit of throat singing in the Northman too.
Oh yeah.
No penis though.
No.
Gotta get that peen in there.
Lotad is the Pokemon today, guys.
Oh.
Lotad number 270.
Hey,
I like this little guy.
Yeah.
Got the little leaf.
Yeah, it's just like a what do they call it? A lily pad.
A willy pad.
A willy pad.
A willy pad.
Yeah.
You know those dicks that are just on the pad.
A willy pad.
Yeah, just a low tad bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. That was better. Give it to him.
Thanks.
Give
that to me.
Which one?
Did
you don't know.
Forget
You don't
your
know.
job, Brian? Jesus.
There it is.
What's up, guys? We're back. It's another show. It's
back.
been a week since the last show.
Sorry, we're back.
Yeah,
we're back. Yeah.
Can't get
I'm
rid of
not
it.
gonna lie, Cody.
Introduce yourself to everybody, right?
I'm
My bad.
Sorry.
Hey, I'm Cody.
Yeah,
My
sorry.
bad.
I'm here. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry,
bad.
I'm here.
My beef. Yeah.
I haven't eaten that much today.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sorry.
this
It's hitting pretty
we addressed it in
hard.
the warm up because it was such a hit last week. I think we need to address it to the.
Are those the only two?
Yeah. So once again, we have the Elysian Space Dust.
Yeah.
Chris is
Jesus.
now dying. We have the Elysian Space Dust IPA again. Now, last week we swore never again we were going to have this beer on the show, but we had two left, so we're getting rid of them. We're getting rid of them.
We're just getting
Get
rid
one.
of them.
What we should have done is we should have kept
should
one
we have
full
done?
and like had it as like a prop or something as a reminder of what this show could have.
They're
we
still
could-
available.
could,
They're not
like, devolve.
sold
I mean,
out.
we have two of these.
Yeah, just empty it out.
No, these are the last ones in the
Yeah,
entire
I
I
inventory.
kind of want to
of
break it over
Elysian
my head.
Space
If you guys
Dust.
ever want to do that,
I do want to buy those fake bottles where you can do that.
the real
You want to
ones are
bleed
fun.
from the top of the head and make that happen.
Because they make it look so easy. Because
Yeah.
it's just they literally just
Breaks apart.
Yeah.
Or like to just jump through glass.
Yeah.
oh, it's like the sugar glass or whatever, and you're like,
Yeah. You guys ever want to do like explosions and shit?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you just want to blow up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Give that
Sure.
a shot.
Yeah. Nice.
When you have a burp that good,
Yeah.
do it in the mic.
Dude in the
I'm
mic,
not
please.
gonna burp
Come
into
on.
the mic.
You're
Your
the
mic.
only one who uses that. No one else uses that mic.
People listen with their ears
Okay.
directly.
They would respect the
No,
attempt.
no.
If it's like they're gonna be like,
Brian,
that's annoying.
what?
But if
I've
it's like a beautiful,
Yeah.
they're like, hot damn, that's impressive.
I've seen the numbers. We're fine.
No one's listening.
No, but
Yeah.
It
Regardless.
can't get any worse.
If they checked out after the burp, they don't belong here.
they don't belong here.
Maybe it's exactly what we need. You ever think
Exactly.
about that, Brian?
Mhm.
Try new things.
Yeah, try new things, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just being respectful of the audience.
Fuck him, dude. No, I'm just kidding.
Right, Cody?
I only did that because Cody was
You guys gotta stop. I gotta like discreetly
Can't
take
drink.
sips these
That was my
days.
favorite part. Was like
Can't drink.
you're like you gotta stop. You can't do that while I'm mid drink. And Brian was just like, well, don't drink.
Don't drink during my rants.
I gotta stop drinking during the show.
During my
It'll just
rants.
make me
You can't.
chuckle all
When
the
I go
time.
off on the Lady Gaga sex scene,
Yeah.
How does that sound
you can't.
again?
You go, yeah.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't sound like that.
This
guys-
didn't happen last week, but like there's legit times that happens to me when you guys make me laugh during something, and it legit goes up my nose, and it hurts, and
nice.
it's painful for a
Oh,
solid
that's
20
good.
minutes, and I
Oh,
need to
you know-
not be in pain.
You know what it's like for things to go up your nose?
Some things.
Okay,
Some things.
pixies.
Yeah.
Pix,
you know.
pix, the
Some
candy.
select
What's that
things.
candy called?
Oh, like the little string thing.
Pixie sticks.
Yeah.
Pixie. That's what I
Mhm.
meant. Yeah, pixies.
Yeah.
Not real
Not
pixies.
pixies,
Yeah.
not little.
We would never snort pixies. You know.
Do you guys ever playfully like cut lines of like salt or sugar as children?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
You guys ever do that?
No.
Never like
Yeah.
snort it, but like you just wanted to see what it
You're
looked
just
like.
like, how
I've
does
seen it
that-
in real
how does
life
that look?
before.
You got
It's
your Dave
scary.
and Buster's gift card and like, let's cut some lines, guys. Let's do this.
Specifically with Dave and
Of
Buster's.
course, yes. You don't have credit cards at the age of 12, you know. So you have what you have.
Well, you have like a Autopia ID. I don't know.
Exactly. You have your Legoland driver's
Yeah,
license
yeah.
that you got. Yeah.
Or
Exactly.
your one gift card, or you get like when
Yeah.
you're younger, you get those like prepaid cards.
Oh
It's-
yeah,
it's
like
a
the Visa, the $25
Oh,
that
you
your
feel like a
grandma
badass.
gave you.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
$15.
And you're cutting sugar cocaine lines. That's what you're
I
doing.
don't have any fun stuff in my wallet anymore in terms of. I
Ooh,
used to have
let's-
like the round one.
Let's play that game. What's
And-
in our pocket, guys? Here
and
we
the,
go. Here we go.
Oh, I do have round one. I still have it.
I
Let's
have-
go play.
Let me go get my wallet. Hold on.
You don't keep your wallet on you at all times.
Let's see yours, Cody. All right,
I got my driver's
condoms. All
license.
right.
Just nothing but condoms in here.
Lubes.
I have my Kaiser card.
Kaiser
I
card.
got that.
Oh,
I
all
think I
right.
have a.
Look at you
Do
with
I?
your
Do I have a
healthcare
Dave
and
and
shit.
Buster's card? No, this is a coffee bean card that I think I got from Thad Williams for Christmas at Collider in 2018.
Have you
wanna
used
say.
it yet?
I don't think so.
Let's check that. Does it expire? Oh, it's scratched off.
It's scratched off. I must have used
you
it.
might
Let's
have
see,
used
Let's
it.
see. Coffee bean.
What do you go to coffeebean.com/gift
I don't fucking
card
know. Yeah, gift
account?
Is that the?
Say it, say it.
That's the Thad card
Yeah.
that he gave you from like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I guess you
All
all,
right.
all you guys got gift cards from
Oh, yeah.
Thaddeus.
Thad
Yeah.
was the only one at work who gave us Christmas.
That was
presents.
just
I think about it.
congratulations to Thad,
Yeah.
by the way. He's gonna be a daddy.
Yeah, but he's just gonna give him a bunch of
You
gift
didn't see
cards.
his
When the
Instagram?
fuck was that announced?
Thad's gonna be a daddy.
Was that today?
Thaddy's gonna
no,
be a daddy.
that was on like Saturday.
yeah.
Sunday.
I mean, we're a little
yesterday-
busy this
yesterday.
past weekend, but
What?
yesterday- yeah. I've got
All right.
my.
I don't believe you.
It is a weird way to describe.
Oh,
it.
because he did with the dogs.
Yeah. So you just see
Oh.
dogs. You're like, you just keep going. You're like,
Yeah,
all
come
right,
on,
Thad,
Thad.
I'm gonna
dog
I just
photos.
like that
Have-
photo.
have-
I'm gonna
have
text that
better
fucker
PR.
right now.
All right,
Oh my
now Thad's
Can
goodness.
we
gonna
stop-
be like, why is Cody going creeping through my?
Cody's
I'm like
really-
liking all of his
Yeah.
photos.
Why are you creeping shit from?
All right,
Can
I'm
I
texting
say what's
you.
in my wallet now? I want to be part of this.
Sure.
Okay.
I didn't really have much in mind.
Oh yeah, I don't have that much.
Let's
either.
all text Thad first. You guys in the chat.
I
do
don't
the
think
same
I have his
thing. Oh my goodness.
I've got our.
Does he still have read receipts on?
Yes, he does.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh, you
don't-
texted it? You're actually texting him?
I'm doing it right now
Text him
because
right
I
now.
feel
I didn't
terrible.
text him. I just said congratulations on the comment.
No.
Oh, now I feel like
No,
shit.
hold on. No, you're fine.
Okay, all right, fine.
I think my response warrants a text because I waited 2 days to
Oh,
fucking
yeah, you're a
respond
piece
to
of
this
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
I think it was yesterday, but still.
I've got my. I'm gonna say what I have now. I've got my Costco wholesale. This is the executive, but I'm not an executive anymore. I'm not paying that much.
Oh, you
anymore.
stopped paying for it?
Yeah,
Do you
'cause-
do you still go to Costco?
Yeah, I mean
Okay.
we haven't been in a hot minute. I like their sausage links. Oh, they're so good.
Yeah, you do.
I've got my HSA card, which I never use. So don't do HSA if you don't use it.
You can't see your numbers, right? It's so. It's
No,
too
no,
far
I
away.
literally still have the sticker on it. So
No, but I'm
it's
saying
fine.
like people at home can't
Go ahead, take
see,
it. Go ahead, take it. Yeah, good luck.
like your ID.
I've got my
man.
Amateur Hour Films business
I have that
cards.
as well. I have a few of them just in case. I've never handed
You never
them
know.
out to anybody.
I think
I was so ready. I was at a bar
Uh-oh.
a couple months ago. We were talking. I was talking to
to a
this dude,
bar.
and he worked in like set construction, and like that. We're
Yeah.
talking about stuff, and I was like, "Do you have a card?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, "Damn, I wanted to exchange cards for once."
Why?
I gave mine.
Oh, yeah.
but,
Set construction, like you wanted to
Yeah,
work
like set,
together.
no,
Yeah,
like set
set
design
building.
in case
Yeah.
we ever needed a fucking set to be
Okay.
built.
Yeah, Brian.
What are we
make
going to
those
change this
connections.
background to Middle
Real
Earth?
wood?
I don't know.
It's- I'm saying for shorts and stuff. If we ever needed a
Yeah.
set built, I thought it'd be good to have know a guy.
Did you get his card?
No, he didn't have one.
didn't
I was
have
really
one.
bummed.
You
I gave
listened?
mine.
I stopped
Yeah.
listening.
I've got a Target gift card, and my because we're going to might be going to Vegas. I've got my
You get the
M
M
Life.
Life card? Yeah, of
You
course.
found it, right?
I did find it. Yeah,
Okay, so
didn't
you are a
really
member.
do much. No, it did much. It did a little bit. It helped.
It takes a little
And of
thing.
course, I got,
Takes the edge off.
I
you
got
know
a couple
what I mean?
hundies as well. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
drop
You know
those
what I'm saying?
hundies.
Yeah.
Cody, how much
Okay.
money do you have on you
I'm getting
right
there.
now?
I got a AAA
How much
card.
cash do you
I
have
might
on
have
you?
some cash. Hold
Got
on,
my
hold on a
Kaiser
second.
right
card.
Hold
now?
on.
My ID. I gotta
How
get my
well
second
is
ID.
Cody doing these days?
First off, gotta check. I still have $25. I have not.
Whoa!
I have not used this coffee bean gift card, by the way.
Is there
God
there's
damn
coffee beans in the IE?
it. There's one in. Yeah, they're all around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's none by Glendale.
There's one here.
Burbank.
There's one.
Yeah,
here.
there's one
That's why you
downtown
got
Burbank.
it for us because there's one. there.
Downtown
Magnolia and
See.
San Fernando. That whole walking center. There's a coffee bean right in there, like right next to
Not the
Guisados or
That's
some
not
shit.
Starbucks. That's Starbucks on the
There's a
corner.
Starbucks on the corner, but then
Yeah.
there's a coffee bean on the other side, right next to the AT&T.
Oh,
Fuck
okay.
yes, Dave and Buster's power card, guys.
Oh, I've got a Dave & Buster's. And
Look at
I-
that shit. This is what I was making lines with the
Oh,
the
there you
salt and the
go.
sugar
That's
right
the exact
here.
one
Yeah,
from
this is
when
probably
20
it.
years
Yeah, you
ago.
can see the brims of salt on
Oh,
the
yeah,
edge
yeah,
here.
the
Yeah,
pixie
this is,
sticks.
Yeah.
good
Dust.
shit. I wonder how much is on that.
Yeah, I got my round one card too, but I keep that somewhere safe.
Wait,
Because
I wonder if I can check like how many tickets I have on.
I
it.
got you guys beat. Ready
What do you
for this
got?
shit?
What do you
Watch
got?
this. Watch this.
Yeah,
Movie Pass.
Oh, you
baby.
still got it.
I still have my Movie Pass
Oh.
card.
Wow.
Completely
I
destroyed.
don't see that.
I don't
and
know
it's
if
all
I
dirty and unused,
When I
obviously.
First joined movie, I had to get like a second card because mine was literally like cutting in half.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this.
Wow.
King Sport Cal just counted his money in his wallet. He has $687.
Man. Look at you. Look
I
at
said
that big
bullshit.
dick on King Sport Cal.
Bullshit. Send a photo.
Send a photo. All right, let's
Count
see how
that
much.
shit. I hope
got
it's all
here.
in ones.
I got a 20.
oh.
1, 2, 3. I have $24.
24.
That's
Woo!
me. Woo!
All right.
All right. I thought I had more than that.
Let's see.
Now you feel ashamed.
Here we go. Ready? 20, 40. Benjamin, that's it, 240. I got 240. That's it. Just
All right.
Who counts like that?
that's all I got. I wish I had more ones.
I have a 1.
A 2?
And I have a 2. I have a $2
You
bill.
guys have any change, like quarters and shit?
and I have a
Not in my
I have a
wallet.
I
high
hate that
five.
shit.
Oh, you got a wall. You got to have like a zipper for that shit.
high
No,
five.
Yeah,
I
I
got
got
time
that.
for that. I do have my M Life card as well. Also very beaten up from my
Jesus
Dave and
Christ.
Buster's days.
We'll go
And
to-
then, you ready for this one? My Cal State Fullerton Titans card from
Holy
2010.
I have that in my
I have-
2010 right there.
I have my. You can't even see your photo.
You can't.
That's great.
Yeah.
I have my Long Beach photo ID as well. It's somewhere hidden.
I used that for so many like student discounts long after I graduated.
Oh, dude, I had
still
the
use it.
I
Yeah.
had the student discount for Adobe for like a solid 5 years after I
Oh, yeah.
graduated.
I still got it.
Yeah.
Just sign up for like community college,
Yeah.
and you get it. You get an EDU.
All you need is an ID card?
well, just an EDU.
Oh, an email
email
address.
address. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you just exposing like the scam of
No, I took a
the
class.
century here?
I took one class.
Took one class. Just
Yeah.
take one class.
I took a
didn't pay
class.
for it, but I
I
took
paid
it.
for the
It's like
class.
one credit.
I got one credit.
Yeah.
No, I think it's 3.
Okay. There
But
you
I
go.
got a credit.
There you go.
I took a class.
I want to do that. I want to look into like the local community college and just find like a cool thing that I can take like 1 unit. class
Archery.
for. Like something cool like that.
yeah.
Like just a skill.
Harry
to learn.
Potter. Yeah.
Yeah, just something like
Beer
weird, like,
drinking.
like I don't want like a degree or anything. Just like
A
something cool. to learn.
degree?
Shut up.
What?
A degree or anything. Here's what happened.
That's pretty clean too.
I said
Let's make sure we
I
get
wanted
that.
to say a degree or anything.
A degree
but
or
I got rid of the word or in between. Okay.
I don't have a degree or
anything.
anything.
That's what I said. These goddamn Allegiance Space IPAs.
I feel pretty
Goodness.
good,
I had
Cody.
one of 'em. We had
I feel pretty good.
Never again, we said.
Cloud9 is what they should call the beer because that's where I'm at.
Snorting that space dust. is
Yeah.
what's
Yeah,
going
give me
on
that
here.
space steps. All my
Senior
ass.
Film says drinks on King Sport Cow because he's got $687.
Hot dog.
It's all in 20s, which doesn't make sense because where'd you get that 7? Where'd you get that 7?
Maybe he's got a 2-2.
He's got 2.
He got a 2 and a 5.
yeah.
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 2 2s and a 1.
2 2s. Dereer.
I don't know what's going on. During fantasy football for a while, because like our winning pot was only like $150 or whatever, right? And for a couple of years, I put it in a briefcase. Like I brought it out, and I was like, "Here you go. Here are your
displayed it.
winnings." It was like in dodgeball, and they open it up, and there's
Yeah.
like
You ever
barely a
seen
wad of cash.
$100,000 in cash?
It's like one
It's like 100 hundreds.
If they're intense just for like it's like $150 or something like that for the winning pot.
For the fantasy, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a lot.
What would happen if like the winning pot was like $1,000?
I've been in a league where I won 1 year and it got me like $600 or $700.
Hell yeah.
It's a $100
Are you just doing
buy-in.
like constant racial slurs in like the
you
group
gotta
text?
pay a lot.
Why did you assume that?
Because like that's when you start getting intense.
you start spouting out racial slurs.
Well, I
No.
mean that's a lot of money. It's
You
worth
dropped
it.
a $100 on that?
I did. I
on
did
that
for a
jam,
few
though?
years. I had to stop because
Warrants
problem.
It warrants some racial slurs. That's a
does not.
lot of money.
It
1-800-GAMBLER is what you
Yeah.
signed up for? Hey, man, I can't. Is it gambling, though? Because I'm like in control of who I put in the game.
During one of my Vegas trips, I was like, "Need help?" It's like those things that you see next to the blackjack tables.
Oh, it's on the blackjack table?
It's like all around the casinos.
Oh,
if you look
my
for
God.
it, it says like, "Know your limit."
Do you think that's really helping people if they're like,
No, because they're drunk when they see it.
Yeah.
They're like, what's that fucking say?
and like they think the next hand is going to get their big break, like it's
could.
their come up.
Yeah.
Come up.
Yeah.
You think like someone like lost it all and they're like, I got to
you
call
come
this
down.
number.
Yeah.
I got to get my shit together. I got to call this number. Right.
This one thing on the wall here has woken me up.
Yeah.
Next to the bathroom.
Even the dealer's like, can you look at this number? Can you call this number, please?
You did not have 21, but I have this number.
You have a problem.
Yes.
And you're just
Guaranteed.
drunk. I think the blackjack dealer says to you, you shouldn't drink at 10 a.m., Cody. Here's Alcoholics Anonymous. Here's the number for that. And you're like, no, I want the
It's just a Pacifico.
I want the gambling number, but no, they're like, no, we got the
No,
the
no.
alcoholic number. It's 10 a.m., sir. Please
Please.
step away from the table.
Go get a coffee.
Have some eggs.
At least a
Have
mimosa.
some substance.
Something. I
Have
mean,
some
something.
substance. Yeah,
Breakfast
yeah.
I
oriented
mean,
here.
I've been at like a table early in the morning with like a Starbucks coffee, but as
Oh,
soon
I
as
haven't done that.
as soon as cocktail, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll get something.
And then you flip a chip to them. You're like, keep it.
no, because then I
It
lost
like
my
falls on the floor.
I lost like a
Like,
200.
yeah.
I lost like a
Shit.
$200 hand. I'm like, I'll be right back.
Ah.
I gotta take another trip. Oh, I love it. It's great. Can't wait.
You go back to a trip to what?
Yeah, the
The
ATM.
ATM?
I
Oh
got
my
a couple
God.
$100.
Then that's like $10 out of your pocket
in
there.
Vegas. You're there.
it.
That's what you're.
So take all your money out now.
No,
Take all your
yeah,
money
you
out
take
now.
out a lot of money and then you lose
How
it.
much we talking?
Oh,
$687?
I think the worst I've lost. I haven't lost like a
600.
grand, but the
I
worst
haven't.
I've lost is like $700.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that bad. I think I lost
1-800-GAMBLER.
$500.
Jesus.
But you had a good
It was
time.
when I went with Adam, and I remember that like our hotel was on the complete opposite side of the strip, and I walked back just miserable.
Oh yeah,
because I
it's
lost all
the
of
most
my
depressing
money.
thing.
I was like, I was so upset.
Yeah.
You guys also are terrible at blackjack. I haven't played with you. Cody.
Terrible. What are you talking about?
I come up hot. I come up, I'm like,
you played with me one time.
And how much did you lose?
that trip?
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I think that was like
Well,
my
every time he's played
That
with
was
you, you've been
probably
dead.
That was when you lost the
I think that was
$700?
probably the most I've
Oh
ever
my
lost.
gosh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And it was a good weekend?
It was fun.
We had a great time.
That was the lazy river weekend.
We had a great time.
Cody, it's just money. Okay, I mean, in a time
What are
where
we doing
money
here, Cody?
Do
is
you guys
just
ever
flowing.
think about that? How money just doesn't matter.
It
Doesn't fucking
Like,
matter.
it does.
No.
Yeah.
But
Cancel
like,
it.
if you really think about it, it means nothing.
It means nothing.
Rip
All
up
this,
your dollar
I'll
bills.
do it right now.
Do
Let's
it.
take
Rip
this
it up. Rip it up.
$24.
Rip
Rip
it
it
up.
burn it.
And
all this
see.
loan debt.
I'll do it when King
Did you see
Tortel
that
does it.
when
Yeah.
Brandon was like? I'm just kidding. I'm not calling him Brandon, but when he was just like, because I think he was talking about the
talking
student
about
loan debt.
Biden?
Biden, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because he was like, but we're not doing $50,000 or something like that. Like he said, we're not
Oh,
doing
so he
it.
might do the 10 Gs.
I don't know. I think he was kind of
Oh,
like
that'd be nice.
backtracking.
That'd
He was
be
kind of
nice.
backtracking on it and
You
stuff.
still got your loans.
I
up?
still have plenty. Yeah.
How would
It's
you
really-
feel,
it's really
Christian,
hurting.
if you don't have any loans and Cody gets his loans written off?
That's fine.
Good job. Good job, Christian. Yeah.
I don't care.
That's how you
No,
show
you
empathy.
used to care.
That's
You
how
used to
show-
care.
I
That's
used
how
to
you show
care.
empathy,
Christian
Brian.
used to care.
I used to care, but I
Yeah.
grew up.
Good job, buddy.
Does it sting me that I
shit's
paid all that money during the time? No.
Yeah.
No.
He
if
worked
it's-
3 jobs.
Yeah.
He sucked some D.
Yeah.
He sold his body.
Well, I mean, if he's
but
using
good
his
for you for getting your
if
loans
he's
written off.
using his degree,
Yeah.
then yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
doing
you-
it's a podcast here.
Yeah, there you
clearly.
go.
You know that great
If
business.
the trade-off was like, okay, then you don't get your degree. Take
it.
We'll
Yeah.
take my
I'll
degree,
take it back.
please,
Take it
by all
back.
means. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah. No, I
signed up
don't.
for that screenwriting degree.
Yeah, please.
At 19 years old.
Please.
I need to
remember,
see-
I remember my professor was like, "You want to do the master's program in screenwriting?" I was like, "No,
Oh,
No,
that's
thank
gonna get a 100K on
I
you.
do not want to do that."
I need to see like you're paying. People pay so much fucking money for college. Of
course.
But run it down.
Let's talk
Why
about this. Yeah,
is
let's
it
talk.
so much? I get it that like professors need to get paid. Obviously, teachers in high school and below criminally underpaid. But like
Criminals.
like for like they're criminals too. Like show me the list. Like why is everybody paying this much? You know, all for a degree they may or may not use, and then they're in debt until they're like in their 70s. Like,
yes.
cut it out.
Well, the world
talk about
sucks, is what you're saying right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if Cody gets his student loan debt canceled, give me a little money.
Oh, send some to you.
Just
send
send
some your
some to
way.
me. Yeah.
Out of Cody's bank account.
Yeah. So
It gets delivered to
He's
you.
in
Yeah,
debt
Cody,
to
out of
me
the
now.
kindness of your heart, you're getting a free 10K.
I'm gonna pay
Send
off
Christian
the rest of my loan
Yeah,
to Christian.
yeah.
Just send him over a
I'll
few
be
K.
fine with that as long as he's going
Yeah.
back to Christian.
That's
send
the
over a few
trade-off.
K.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
trade-off.
fine. I'll do
Cancel
that.
student loan debt,
Absolutely.
but also give some stimulus to those that did
No,
pay.
specifically to Christian
it's just me.
Rubalcaba. That's who it needs to go
Stimulus
to.
a little bit.
Yes.
Hand it over. Hand it over.
Get a little bit of stimming.
I
going on.
paid for a degree that I don't use.
Yeah.
So give it back.
Give it back.
Yeah, just get my degree. Take it.
Take it.
Who the fuck cares?
What are we
I've
talking
never been asked
I don't
for
know.
like.
I did
let
see-
me
Not
prove
where I
to you
thought
that
this
you
was
went to
gonna go.
college.
I didn't
Yeah.
watch it, but I saw like a bunch of TikTok videos. They had like the White House Correspondents' Dinner or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And Mr. Joe Rogan was there. No,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Joe Biden was there, and he had a couple of really funny jokes
He didn't rap.
at the expense of. Of course not, but
No.
he's good delivery. Wasn't so sleepy. That was one of the
okay.
the lines that I saw.
Biden.
It was like Joe's not so sleepy today or something like that.
Oh,
He's
he
like
was
making
awake
fun of.
during his punchlines.
He had a great
He's
one.
like 80.
He had a great line. I think John Mulaney wrote this. The line was he's like, we suffered through COVID. We suffered through a plague the past 2 years, or the past 4 years.
This is how the joke went.
This is how the joke went. He's got a stutter problem, so yeah,
that makes sense.
No, he said-
you're embodying.
Hey, what? Embodying?
Yeah.
Embodying
Yeah.
Biden right now.
He said we were going through a plague the past 2 years.
This is the worst joke
It's the worst
I've
one.
ever heard.
I'm gonna just stop it now. He's basically making
No.
fun of Trump.
Go.
And
Continue.
Trump.
And Trump.
Continue. Oh my goodness.
I don't even remember it.
That was great.
Yeah, let's just move on.
It was a while ago. We were talking about internships and Cody.
Are we gonna have
Also
are we
a
gonna,
scam.
Are we
Also
gonna,
a
are we gonna
scam.
get an intern? We should get a
We
Wanger's
should-
intern.
We should do it.
Just not pay
it's
them.
free
No,
money.
we have to
Or-
pay them.
Why?
Because internships are scams.
No, college
that
credit.
is-
No.
interns.
We'll give them college credit.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
'em.
No.
that fucking. Well, I can't
Go,
even
go.
explain
Whoa,
right now.
whoa.
When
Whoa.
I did an internship
Oh, yeah.
for college,
Oh, you guys are idiots, by the way, for doing
why?
this.
Why?
It's a required course.
You have to. What is your
You're
school? Like,
stupid.
Yeah.
What?
Why would you intern?
It's literally a required class you have to take.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yes,
I
to
didn't have to do
graduate.
that.
You have
You
to do it's $4.95 for me. That was my class number.
Oh my god.
Or
What was it
TDF
for though?
$4.95.
Like a production class or something?
No, just anywhere. Oh, mine was at a production office. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mine was for a production of a movie.
So you got
Yeah.
scammed.
Yeah. Well,
I
that.
mean, I learned a lot, but like I would have liked to get paid for it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I was working 9-hour shifts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Jesus Christ.
when
Yeah.
when that happened, I was like, okay, I got an internship. They're like, all right, cool, you can come help us. And I'm like lugging like a PA.
Yeah. No, it's,
I'm
it's,
lugging
it's-
shit like I'm doing PA work.
Yeah. The school
And-
credit is not equivalent to,
Yeah.
to money.
Not only
Yeah.
do you only get school credit, you have to pay for that credit.
Yeah.
You're paying
Sounds a lot
to
like
work for free.
Yeah.
It sounds a lot like the Schmoes internship. I did
We're not
pay.
going to talk about that.
I think I paid a lot more than I. Yeah. Okay. All right.
But no, you're paying like that's legal in
Yeah, it's
like
wild.
here. It's
Yeah.
so crazy.
Yeah.
And there's so I don't know if it's like for other places, but especially in like Hollywood and like production offices or whatever, like they hire whoever.
Yeah.
Because it's free labor.
Yeah.
It's literally feel like, oh yeah, we have interns all the time. This guy's like 54 years old. It's like he's
get us
not.
a-
My interview was literally, what movies do you like?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And
What'd
I
you
just
say?
listed out, all my
Jurassic Park.
standards. Yeah, my standard. My
Inception.
Jurassic Park, it might have said Inception at
Oh,
that time. It was
and
right
around
after
2010,
2010.
yeah.
Yeah. It was around then. Yeah.
But yeah, so you're working for free and you're paying a school to get credit
Yeah.
for that job that you are doing.
And you have gas to drive down there.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
you're
like-
it's
it's
all
insane.
it's insane.
So what's the problem?
But I'm saying like then people are like, oh well, then it weeds out the people. Like it's like a tryout for like real money. Like you don't have the experience to get a real paying job. And it's like, well, then what does that say about college if we're not ready for like a real paying job yet?
Yeah.
Spent 3 years in college, and now it's like, oh, you're worthless pretty much.
We're going all in here.
So
I'm
so what
loving
we're
this.
saying is only go to college if you're going to be like a doctor.
Or if you have money that you don't care about spending.
Yeah, that's true too.
Really?
If you're just buttload
It's very
rich.
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My primary doctor, I was like, oh, you must be like rolling the dough, man. He's cool. He's a cool guy. He's like, nah, man, student loans got me down. I'm like, oh, fuck, man.
And he's a doctor.
He's a doctor.
Doctors make fucking bank.
He's like, nah, student loan. I mean, yeah, 10 years of college or school
and
med
all that
school,
stuff,
that's
and
crazy.
yeah, $1 million. I don't know what it costs. Might as well be Biden.
It's all his fault.
Yeah.
Okay, back to his joke.
That's my
No.
Anyway, let's get back.
What
What was
is
the
it?
punchline on that? Yeah.
It was something about he's like we suffer through this plague, and then COVID, and he was referring to Trump, saying that Trump was the.
Okay. We suffered this fight, and then COVID.
It's pretty funny.
I
You
know
had
what
to
you
see
mean.
that.
I know what
I
you
get
mean.
it.
Like
I
he's
get it now.
describing
He's
what
referring
COVID.
Trump as the plague.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Understood. Got it. Okay.
But I'm sure there's way more to it than we suffered through this plague and then COVID.
Just watching the confidence just dissipate there.
No, that's what. Yeah, that's what. Because he
Yeah.
had said like we suffered through a plague the past 2 years, and then COVID because the last 2
Yeah,
years of,
okay.
of Trump's presidency.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
So, but he'll be back. Trump will be back.
Nobody worry. Okay.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
I wonder what's like going on like underneath because all this shit happened like during the Obama eras.
Oh, what'd you say? What'd you say? You can't
Eras.
say words, can you?
All right,
Yeah.
you messed up once.
No, you
I
guys-
point
no,
out
that's
one
twice.
time.
Brian, that's twice.
I let
That's-
the first one
that's
go.
twice.
I know,
No, you
I'm
pounced
sorry.
right on me when my
Yeah,
one
it was
fucking
one time.
started.
That's two, buddy.
Yeah,
No.
Let's keep
Would
track.
you guys
Pull
shut
a
the
block.
fuck
I'll pull a
up?
block
I'm
now.
saying I only brought up Cody's mess up one time.
I brought up your mess up that you just did.
guys,
You
guys
brought up 3 of them. Let me
Guys,
speak.
I let the
Hold
other
on,
two
let me speak.
go.
Can
you
I
guys,
speak?
You guys,
Mr. President.
Hey,
can I speak?
you guys
Can I
call
speak?
out
What
my
was
shit.
the punchline?
You call out my
All
shit
right.
every.
We do.
Every minute.
We should equally call out each other for these things.
All right,
Brian,
all
you're
right.
not special
Yeah.
in this regard. Come on.
I forgot what I was talking about.
Okay.
You're not
I don't know.
butthurt. You're a lot butthurt.
There we go.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I don't know what I forgot. I literally forgot what I was saying. I couldn't give 2 shits
Oh,
anymore.
underground Trump stuff is what you're
Oh,
talking
Oh,
about.
yeah,
it
yeah,
There we go. We
happened
got
during
there.
the Obama era. It
Yes,
because we didn't see all that going on. Like when Trump came up, like everyone's like, oh, we can like come out of the woodwork and we can do all that. But like there's some shit like brewing underneath right now.
Like, what are you saying?
Where there's some
in
shit
regards
going
to
on.
What?
There is some shit going on. You guys don't even
What are you
know.
talking
In
about?
regards to what?
Just like
There's just some shit going on.
no, like when you're saying Trump will be back, like I'm sure he's got his like little minions. Like
Oh, yeah.
no, but like communicating on the message boards and
Yeah.
like planning some
It's all
shit.
part
and
of
all
the
that
grand
stuff.
scheme.
He's got his Truth Social media.
Yeah.
And Musk's media. Like,
Plus
Yeah.
media.
yeah.
No, but Trump said Trump was like, I heard that. I'm not gonna do his president, but he said when he heard that Elon Musk got Twitter back, Trump was like, oh, I don't need Twitter. I won't be back. It's like, bitch, you got that
What-
back. You're coming back.
where do we hear Trump's words from? Because I haven't heard anything that he said.
I just
great.
see it like
Yeah.
on Reddit or Twitter sometimes.
Okay.
Because he has his own website, I think, and then he has his,
Trump.com.
I don't know what it's probably something like
Donald J.
Trump Daddy 2024. Trump
Trump has a
24.
big penis.com.
He's also has his own.
Stormy Daniels is wrong.com.
He also has his own social media platform that he's never used. He's used it like one
Oh, yeah.
time.
So that's what I'm saying. Where do his words come from? Like literally, like he was on Twitter.
I think he also did an interview recently with
Oprah.
that would be great. No, who's the British guy?
Piers Morgan.
Oprah.
Yeah, I think he did an interview with Piers Morgan. Yeah.
Why? Why do we have to hear from
I don't know
him?
why he's so relevant still.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah.
But there's shit going
There's
on.
shit. That's
shit
what
going
senior
on.
film said. There's fuckery afoot.
Did you say that? That's
It's
Oh.
hidden for review.
There you go, Manny.
There it is.
Our
Fuckery.
free intern Manny. Our free
I sure hope
moderator.
he doesn't feel that way. I'm so sorry, Manny. Oh,
I paid
no.
him before. I paid him for something.
For the chat moderation?
No, I might have paid him for the. He moderated the chat for the Wanger's karaoke because that was
Okay.
after
Oh.
Spider-Man No Way Home, and I want
Right,
spoilers.
right,
and
right.
so
Oh, wow.
he's
Okay.
moderating the chat, and he
Okay.
also did time codes and stuff.
Right,
so I was
right,
like,
right,
man,
yeah.
throw you some bones.
Send us $10.99, Manny.
Yeah, it was like
send
$10.
it.
but, you know, yeah.
Can I say
And college credit.
Yeah, of course.
Laura is more out of the loop than I am with Spider-Man because I still haven't seen it.
Oh,
Right.
The
yeah.
No Way Homecoming,
Uh-huh.
whatever.
No way, homie.
But
way
they're playing trailers now on just like the regular TV or like Hulu
Oh,
or
yeah,
whatever.
with all of them in there.
And Laura's like, Willem Dafoe? What? Who? What? Why is he in the Spider-Man? I was
Yeah.
like, Laura, like all the universes are coming back. Like Tobey Maguire, Willem Dafoe's in it. She's like, we should watch it. Like, that sounds so cool.
It's pretty cool, Laura. It's pretty cool.
I was like, Andrew Garfield shows up and all the original Spider-Man.
Norman's on sabbatical.
She's like, what? When did this happen? I was like, Laura, it's been out for like a
Is
year
that true
now.
for like the whole movie industry or just like superhero shit?
superhero shit.
Okay.
Just some.
The only
idea
reason why
of
I
a
want to
movie.
see Doctor Strange really is because of Sam Raimi. I don't know if like his style will outweigh kind of like how Marvel movies are.
the
Probably not.
Marvel, machine,
The Marvel machine, if
Yeah.
you will.
But I like I like going
assembly
Should
line.
we get into the Doctor Strange?
the Marvel assembly
it's
line
coming out-
presents?
it's coming out
Doctor
this
Strange
weekend.
2.
Brian, are you going to see Doctor Strange
No.
in the Multiverse of
No, no,
Madness?
absolutely
I
not.
would
You're
love,
better than that.
I would love for
Yeah.
you to see it.
It's
Just because it's you.
I
And I
just
know you don't
I-
care.
You're
I
better
would,
than
I
that.
would literally fall asleep.
I would
like-
love if we had to like legit require Brian to watch every single.
I mean, it's
Marvel
kind of for his
property.
job. We're going to
Yeah.
be talking about it next week on Monday.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
Yeah, I get
So-
paid.
Yeah.
I get 1099s.
Yeah. So I think it'd be great if you see it, but it's fine if you don't.
No, I literally won't
Okay.
because I want to see everything everywhere all at once.
Yes. You
That's
guys
need
that's
to
my
see that
that's my
too.
next
both
joint.
of you guys.
Or the
come
Northman.
on.
Northman, the Northman.
Norseman.
Uh,
I should have called it a Norseman. That sounds cool.
What else? I feel like there's other ones out there, but yeah, those are the joints that I want to see first when I go out to a theater film
Yes.
screening.
Okay.
Oh, and Jurassic World, but that's not out for a while.
June. Yeah.
June.
Yeah.
You want to see
I'm excited
I'm
Jurassic
for
so
that.
World?
excited. I'm so
Can I
excited.
have I said my theory on that movie on this podcast?
Yes,
know.
you have.
On this
I don't-
podcast, this
Yes.
very podcast
Yeah,
I
I think
have.
it was last week. You guys were wasted out of your mind.
I don't remember this at all.
I said we said it at work with work people, but I don't remember saying. Comment in the chat.
I remember being very drunk on the show last week.
It's something.
It was when you said the dinosaurs are going to take over and the original cast is going to have kids or something.
That is not on the
I
show
did not
last
say
week.
that.
Okay.
No.
No.
No, I think Jurassic World Dominion.
Uh-huh.
I think there's going to be some kind of virus that wipes out all the humans.
Like in Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, exactly like Planet of the Apes. And all that there's left is dinosaurs, and dinosaurs rule the earth again.
Mm.
And Blue's going to die. I think Blue's dead.
Ooh.
She's dead. They're not going to kill Rexy because they're setting up the Giganotosaurus.
I'm sorry?
I don't know how to say
Who's
it.
Rexy?
Rexy's the original dinosaur, the original T-Rex.
The T-Rex from the franchise.
They call her Rexy.
Her name's Rexy?
Yeah, it's cute,
Oh,
right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. they
Wait,
call
like
her
in the
Rexy.
movie?
No, but it's
Oh.
just like, you know,
In the
it's,
canon?
it's the T-Rex.
it's
In
the
the
it's
ca-
it's,
okay.
it's what cool people call
I
her.
didn't know
Yeah.
they have names.
You don't need
Yeah.
to call her that, but
Okay.
yeah.
Call it whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
All right.
It's a
I didn't
dino-
know she was still alive.
You got the
Yeah.
Buck from Jurassic World, The Lost World
Oh.
Buck, because those are different T-Rexes than the original one.
Yeah.
And the T-Rex that dies in Jurassic Park 3 is not the original
Yeah.
T-Rex.
Rex came back in Jurassic World.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. She
Rexy.
was Rexy.
Also in the second Jurassic World
Yeah.
briefly.
Oh,
She's the
fucking
only
great
T-Rex.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great film.
Well,
Great.
you
You guys can't be excited for 3 if you didn't like 2.
I'm so. It looks
That's
great.
not true at all.
That's
it looks,
true.
It looks so.
That's
not
my. That's
true.
my. You cannot be
Because
excited
I
for 3.
am excited for
You can't
3,
be
and
excited
I
for
didn't
3.
love 2.
You can't be excited if you didn't like 2.
I'm telling you how I'm feeling about a
it's
movie
all right.
coming.
Well, then why would you be excited?
Because I'm a fan of the franchise.
You're a
friend.
See, this is what we need to do. We need to do this.
No, we don't need a point.
Gonna pull a block.
For what?
Why are you pulling a
No,
block?
we should do that for like stutters now.
Fuck ups?
Slip
Oh,
ups.
okay,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
not just bad jokes.
And then
we,
you
have
would
to,
just-
we have to keep building.
and we
Like
just
a
keep
moment
you,
with Cody.
you loser. You can't speak.
And here's a moment with Cody.
Yeah. So yeah,
No, you guys can't
all
be
the humans
excited.
are gonna die. I for some reason think they're gonna kill like one of the old. I don't mean old, but the legacy folks like Laura Dern.
You calling
Sam
Laura
Neill.
Dern old?
No, she's gorgeous.
Smoking.
By the way.
Smoke show.
I would
Smoke
say
show.
Ian Malcolm is smoking.
Ian McKellen?
Ian McKellen smoking too.
Who's Ian Malcolm? The
That's
dad?
that's
Jeff
Jeff
Goldblum.
Goldblum.
Oh, okay.
Come on, dude. Open
man.
shirt
you're,
and all.
You're excited for this movie and you don't know who Ian Malcolm
You're
is.
giving us shit for not liking the second one. You don't even know the character name, bro.
He was in it for like
Why don't you
a
read the
scene.
books? Why don't you read the books,
I don't want to
bro?
read the books. I enjoyed the
Why don't you
clone.
listen to the audiobooks and say you read the books like I did?
Ooh.
You did that for Jurassic Park?
Oh, you did the
did.
audio version?
I did, and you gave me shit back then too.
Did I
you don't
really?
gotta do it now.
Oh, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
That's your favorite
You have
movie.
always been that guy.
your
Oh,
favorite
okay.
movie.
Yeah.
You're holding on
Read
to
the
that.
book. Read the book.
Just read the book, man.
I did.
Why don't you read
Okay.
the book?
I had it read to me. Same thing.
Wait,
And
you
Ian
get tucked in at
Malcolm's
night?
voice.
I brought in the same amount of words that you guys did.
You
yeah.
brought in
Yeah.
orally.
Did you do?
Yeah. I brought in the words.
Yeah.
What's your speed? Did you do this a higher speed or is it?
No,
regular
it was
speed?
great voice acting.
Who did the voice, by the way?
I don't remember.
Richard Kiley. Spare no expense.
Is that his name?
It's a good joke.
Thank you.
And Burrow.
It's a good joke. It's from the movie.
The voice
And-
you're now hearing is Richard Kiley.
Yeah.
Spare no expense. I piss off because we watched Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I piss.
Who do
We
you piss
watched
off?
Jurassic
I piss
Park like a week or so ago.
Sure.
And I was just quoting the whole fucking movie, and Amber was getting so pissed. She was like, "Will you shut up?" I'm like, "Will you get on my level?
Will you catch
Why
up,
don't you know
Amber?
all
Oh,
these
yeah.
words?"
Yeah.
Watch The Dark Knight with us in our commentary, and I was just fucking annoyed. Every time the Joker shows up, hey, or the Dark Knight Rises, Bane's like, oh.
I mean, that's anyone who's a fan of those movies, though.
You don't have
Yeah.
to say it
That's
out
not
loud.
specific
Sorry
to,
for
like,
having
Christian.
fun,
Yeah.
Brian.
Come on.
I can just picture Amber just be like, shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
You don't have any movies you would do that for?
I don't speak during movies,
You
Cody.
don't do that during The Master? Watching The Master?
No,
You don't go to the beach, jerk off into the sunset.
no.
Oh, okay.
I don't do that for movies. I let the movie speak for itself.
Okay. So you're saying when you and Laura sit down and watch movies, you're just quiet the whole time. There's no commentary whatsoever.
Well, no, just during like How's Gucci.
Just during How
Oh,
the
okay.
Dude.
How's
Yeah,
yours?
of course,
Okay.
yes.
All right, that's
No, we
That's
make
fair.
fun of like how ridiculous it is.
Okay.
But I don't quote. I also don't revisit a lot of movies.
No, you clearly don't.
Yeah. Like it has to be like.
Did you
for a
finish
reason.
House Gucci?
No, it got really sad.
It was not being funny.
Yeah.
It does get pretty depressed. I mean, it's based off a true story.
Yeah, but that's not fun. Like they
Hey,
got to
it
make
can
it
be.
fun. They got Jared Leto going boofa. like just make it fun.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
I want to finish it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't finish. I started a movie this past weekend. I
And you didn't finish it.
I didn't finish
Oh,
it.
you're pulling a Brian.
I
You like the
know.
first 45?
Uh-oh.
No.
You didn't like the first 45.
No, I was watching Ambu Aliens.
Oh,
Ambulance.
Because they
Ambulance.
did the LA.
Ambu.
I started watching it and I was like,
LA.
okay. Yeah.
You didn't like
Okay.
it?
Yeah. Same drone shot like over and over. It's like I get it.
Is there like LA landmarks that you see or whatever?
They
Yeah,
did
like-
Cahuenga.
Yeah, it's like all the streets of LA and stuff.
That's it.
I guess. I don't know.
Does it
You
take
sound
place
so
like
excited.
downtown, probably, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it's in
Yeah,
downtown.
Oh, it's a collateral style.
Yeah. It takes place in the ambulance for a lot of it. I liked Jake Gyllenhaal and Yaya. I think they're both great. They're fun together. And it was so weird because they kind of treat Jake Gyllenhaal as this sort of comedic relief out of the two brothers, because Yaya is the more serious. Like he's kind of the main reason like you're on board with it, because he's got like money issues and that's why they like rob a bank. And then Jake Gyllenhaal is like the crazy stepbrother, like he's a loose cannon. You don't know what he's gonna do. And like throughout the movie, he just has these like typical, if you know like Michael Bay movies, like he just has these jokes that are just like so inappropriate. Not inappropriate in a sense of like it's offensive, but it's just like someone in this situation would not say that.
Like a
right
Marvel
now.
joke.
Kind of, it's
Where
just
Marvel's like, let's make this seem funny.
It's like Eliza
Isa?
Isa Gonzalez.
Yeah.
She's in it. She sprays him with like a what do you call it?
Fire hose.
Fire hose, or
Oh.
not a fire hose. What do you take out fires
Big
with?
hose. An extinguisher?
Extinguisher.
Yes.
Thank you, Cody.
No, I
You
take
should have
out,
just let him flounder.
No. Stop it.
You don't take out your small fires with a fire hose?
Stop it, you.
Yeah.
I know
What
what
do
you're doing.
What do you take
Yeah.
out fires?
Fire extinguisher.
How do you extinguish those fires? How do you do that?
How
What
do you
use
do it?
For that? What do you
I didn't
use
know
for
the
that?
word
I don't
for it.
know.
And then like he gets covered
Yeah.
in all of the extinguisher shit,
Okay.
and he's just like,
Cum joke.
he's like, no, this jacket is leather or some shit like that. And it's just like, that's not funny.
I mean, some crowds that could be fun.
That's
Yeah,
I mean,
can see
for
that crushing.
stupid people. No,
No,
I'm
hey,
just,
man.
I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
so you want them to laugh when you laugh, Hitler?
Mm.
You want them to,
Twice.
That's
cheer
funny,
when
too.
you want
Yeah.
to cheer?
No,
That's how you want. You're like, everyone has to experience this movie the way I do it. That's not funny. Guy in the back, don't laugh at that.
You are not one
I like
to talk.
I like Christian just like leaning back, like not even
No.
looking at the movie, just looking at
I'm
reactions.
just like, no.
Who
That's
laughed
not-
at that?
It was also
shit?
not
not enough
funny.
Yaya
That's
from
not
what I
funny.
saw. He wasn't like talking.
It was a
a lot.
nana. Because yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll pull the block again. That's my third
Yeah.
one today. All right.
Yaya Madul Abteen, the second, I think is
Abdul
full-
Mateen.
Abdul, what did I say, Madul? He's
he
a
good?
really fucking good actor. I love
great. Has
pretty
Has he
much
been in
every-
other stuff?
Yeah, he's been in everything. He's
What does it mean?
My favorite project was Watchmen. the
he's
show.
really good in
Haven't seen.
Watchmen.
Yeah, he's really good in
He
Watchmen.
was good in The Matrix. He was really good in Candyman, the Candyman sequel.
I
He
never
was
did-
the Candyman
He was the main character. I don't want to spoil it, but
that turns
Yeah.
into the Candyman.
yeah,
Candyman.
pretty much. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah. He's a great actor.
Oh, cool.
Big fan of him.
But
I met
then-
him too. He's a very nice guy.
When actors get into a Michael Bay joint, you're like, not good acting. Is that what you say?
No, because there's
Oh.
been a lot of great
There's
actors.
been great
Anthony
performances in
Hopkins
Michael
has
Bay
been.
movies.
No, not Anthony Hopkins.
Was
Yeah,
he-
Anthony Hopkins
what?
has been in a.
In what?
He has been the
He's
Transformers.
Transformers. Yeah, he was in Transformers 5.
I thought you were thinking of Sean Connery for a
Sean
second.
Connery
from The
too.
Rock,
Yeah, there's plenty of good actors. Bruce
Yeah.
Willis.
What's the Transformers 5?
The Last Night?
That's insane.
Yeah.
Right?
I saw it once and just left my brain.
Was that
Yeah.
the final one?
Final one
And
of
then
the Bay movies, and then there was the Bumblebee spinoff.
Okay. Yeah.
Which everyone was like losing their shit over, and I was like, it's like the same shit. Wasn't like Haley Steinfeld's pretty good in it.
great.
I mean, it's
actress.
better than most of the Transformers.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a Bay movie.
But they were creaming their pants because like the first 5 minutes is
hey, this
like
is leather.
it's just like yeah.
See, it works. Now it's funny.
Now it's funny. Now it's funny. Oh here. Oh. No, don't open that one.
Is there a cold one out?
Yeah, baby. I got
Can I get a cold one too?
Yeah, here.
All
I'll
right,
swap
here
you.
we go. Here we go. All right.
What are you doing?
all
Is you
right,
drinking
all
a
right.
warm?
Well, why are
beer?
they out here? They just
They
There's no
can't
room.
I was
fit in
also
the mini
confused.
fridge.
I was gonna grab one as well. All right. Now they're in here. Now that we've all paused.
so now you appreciate the hey. This is
back
leather
to the
joke.
leather joke because they're coming in the pants, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, aliens.
Christian to roll his eyes at every like shitty joke Michael Bay has. I don't remember. I watched the 4th Transformers in a theater. It was so
Yeah,
bad.
that was terrible.
That was
But-
when I realized like I didn't need to watch these anymore.
Yeah.
yeah.
They're like there's like it's about nothing. Like the movies
Yeah.
are like nothing happens.
Mhm.
And
But
for some people
Yeah.
really enjoy them. I'm not
But-
shit talking the movies or the people. Who
Hitler!
watch them. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, that's when I was like, you know what, I'm done.
Yeah, I didn't even
Yeah.
see the last night. I saw that like when it was streaming somewhere. I was like, okay, let's.
so
see
you
what-
didn't see the last night, but you saw it when it was streaming somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't see it in theaters.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I saw. Yeah, mhm.
Was,
yeah, the
was
fourth
Mark
one.
was Mark Wahlberg in it? The
4 and
last
5.
Yeah,
he was
4
in
and
the
5.
second one.
it was.
Damn.
I think
He
it was.
cashed
It was
out.
late in the movie, but when he the clear like Bud Light advertisement when he like I think like an alien ship hits a Bud Light truck and a
He,
bunch
like,
of
pops
bottles.
it open,
Oh, he
yeah.
like pops it. I was just like, wow.
Yeah. Now
That
they-
was even in the first one too, when like they were
Mountain-
had the
Mountain Dew.
Oh,
yeah, the
yeah,
Mountain Dew
and the
one.
Xbox.
like the Decepticon like laser thing. That was
Xbox
like turning
360,
everything into
yeah.
Decepticons.
Hell
Remember that
yeah.
shit? Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
those
fuck
money,
that.
those movies just like cash in money.
I remember
do
like
good.
2 and 3. I remember going opening weekend being pumped.
Oh, I was
Hell yeah.
stoked. I even liked the second one coming out of it. I was like, that was
Yeah.
great. And then
Walking
there was
that theater playing Green Day. I'm like, this is my movie. This is
Ooh.
great.
I was
Good
cracking
shit.
up.
Green Day.
Yeah, 21 Guns was in the credits.
Really?
I'm not talking about the Linkin Park
Oh, yeah,
song
yeah,
because
you're
there's
right.
always a Linkin Park song.
Yeah,
usually,
yeah.
but,
Yeah, I
like,
remember.
I mean, like the second one, like the slow.
Flying Wonder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
What
remember
do you,
that.
what do you say?
Flying Wonder. I don't know the lyrics.
What? I don't know what that is.
You think the song 21 Guns was
Flying Wonder.
I did the right
kinda
notes,
that.
though.
Yeah,
I did the right
you did,
notes.
You did.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to
Because I remember that was like during like the obscure like here's the Megan Fox hot scene where she's on a bike like wait
it's
like
all the Transformers.
sitting
The
on
second
the
one?
this,
Yeah.
she's sitting on a bike all like
Yeah.
That was the first one. No?
No,
the
no,
bike
second
was
one.
the second one.
Oh.
The car hood was the first one.
Oh, where she's like, I got her ass
Yeah.
out. Ah. Hey, it's
Isn't it-
leather.
yeah. Those movies are pretty nuts.
Yeah.
They're pretty
wild.
insane.
Fun times.
Yeah, I haven't revisited them.
Nah, you don't.
Yeah.
You probably don't need.
I'm sure they're on the Paramount Plus.
Yeah, probably. I will say, Revenge of the Fallen is a pretty bad movie, but the fight scene between Optimus and Megatron, like in the woods, like, you hear that?
Yeah.
That's
Pretty
when you
great.
hear when
That's
that
what it sounds
happens,
like. It's pretty good.
Okay. Well, how we got there with Transformers, guys.
I was doing background work when what's it called? That Transformers movie came out.
Mhm.
And there was these two guys, these two like background actors going at it, like
They're
arguing.
fucking?
Yeah, like literally.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
They were having sex on set.
One guy was like, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen is the best movie of the year. And the other guy's like, are you fucking kidding
Are
me?
you stupid?
Yeah. And his argument for it being great was how much money it made.
Oh, well.
And so they were just like going at
Okay.
it. And it was just like, I was like, wow, this
the
is
second AD is like,
entertaining to watch.
Hey, can you go stop it? Can you cut it out?
You just-
Tell me
Cut
this
it.
is all happening in the background of like Step Up 3D or whatever.
No, it was for
Oh.
it was for a rock band commercial.
Oh,
okay.
that's,
Damn it.
that's fun.
Damn it.
I will
Yeah.
say there was a point in the ambulance movie that when I was watching it. There were two characters talking to each other, and one character. This like made me like my
Oh, you
skin
laughed?
crawled.
You laughed?
No, because it was like
Tell me
so
you laughed.
cringy. Because the there's two cops that are talking to each other, and he's like, "Oh, it's just like what Sean Connery said in The Rock."
Oh, they referenced
They
the rock.
referenced The Rock
Whoa.
In a Michael Bay film.
in a Michael Bay film.
That's pretty cool.
There was two times they did that. They did that, and they did it for another movie. I don't remember which one, but he said, "Oh, he said like Armageddon," or he said another movie reference, and I was just like, "Oh." Because even in Revenge of the Fallen, there's like a poster of. Oh, he said Bad Boys. He's like, "We're gonna go out there like bad boys," and then it cuts to a shot of them walking out of the car
Same
in
as
slow
Bad Boys.
motion, like the same thing.
So
I
you
was
don't like references to his own works?
I just like oh, it's just because it doesn't. There's nothing funny about it though.
Okay. Let me get your pulse on this. The Bohemian Rhapsody scene when Mike Myers
I hated it.
is playing.
Oh, I didn't like that at all.
No.
Let me finish the fucking scene, goddammit!
We know what you're talking
know
about.
that we
Wait
don't
for
like
the
it.
audience.
They know
Okay.
it too. They didn't like
I
it
respect
either.
the
They didn't
audience.
like it either, guarantee.
Mike Myers is playing a studio executive.
Yeah.
Queen and wants to sign with them, and he's like, no one will headbang to Queen ever again.
See, okay, there's a joke in there that you can say.
What's the joke?
I don't know, but
All
it's the way he's like he literally says in the early 1990s, there's no one going to be headbanging to this song. It's just like it's so on the nose.
I do think it only works if you know Wayne's World, and I don't think
Obviously, yeah.
I know, and like I don't think that works in the
That's a
movie.
flaw.
Then. Yes, you shouldn't need prior viewing of another random comedy.
Uh-oh.
That's
that's
my
slippery
take on
slope.
That's
It
my
would have been
take on it.
funnier if he just said like this song's not going to be a hit. And it's like, okay, I get it.
And it does still serve that purpose, kind of.
What?
If,
Well, it does
If you
serve
haven't,
that.
if you haven't seen Wayne's World, it does
Yeah,
basically say that.
He literally just
But-
says no one's gonna headbang to this song
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, bang their
It's a
head.
little more specific. It's
Yeah.
very specific.
So you guys watch that, you're like, that's not funny, guy in the back. That is not funny.
Kingsport Cal. We know. Everyone knows what scene you were talking about.
by the way,
Right.
Senior Film
Yeah.
said, by the way, Christian, the ambulance quote is, it's cashmere.
Oh,
Ah,
right.
Isn't
I
it
know
funny
that.
that it's like,
Yeah.
no.
Would have been funnier if it was leather.
Leather.
It is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So now I know what you guys find funny,
Yeah.
and I won't drop in random comedy bits. I won't.
It's also not really a good movie either. It's,
Bohemian Rhapsody.
yeah, it's just fine.
It's entertaining.
Yeah.
But when you know the real story, you're like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go all in with it.
Yeah.
Don't be like cookie cutter. Surface level. Come on.
But
man.
it is like Mike Myers might as well have just like looked into the camera.
It's like, you remember
and
Wayne's
was like,
World?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's gonna headbang to this. Ding.
It was literally like the scene where they were talking about all the ads. They're just like
What?
right out of there. Just like,
Oh, in Wayne's World.
yeah. He's like, some people just sell. It's just sad.
it's just sad. People will do anything for money.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All right.
I
So-
finished a television show.
Look at you. You had time to watch
Succession.
What'd you watch?
I watched The Office for the 17th
Oh,
time.
wow.
How
In
was it
a
on the
row.
17th
Still
viewing?
cried.
Was it good?
Michael sure did it.
Yeah.
I watched Severance all the way through. Finally did it.
Brian, I'm assuming you did as well.
I have not
right? Because
started.
you listen to me when I recommend these shows to
No.
you every week.
Cody, I take your recommendations with a huge grain of salt. A huge, not even a grain,
Then you
a rock of salt.
Yeah,
And just say I didn't watch
then
it
you
yet.
then you bash it up and you
Didn't
snort
have
it.
to triple down on the
simple
fact that
no.
you don't respect my taste.
A simple no. I did not take your recommendation.
You just say, no, I haven't seen it yet. You're not going to say, Cody, I don't like anything that you like.
Anything you say is good.
No.
I think the
I
opposite.
go the opposite way. You tell me to go left, I sprint right. That's what I do, Cody. Anyway. Christian, you watched Severance.
It's a good
You're
show.
archived. You watched the whole season
Damn
of the
good
program.
show.
Nice,
I
buddy.
don't remember what you said about it, but I'll agree.
Yeah.
10 eps.
I enjoyed it a lot.
9 episodes.
Nine. Oh, they ended on an
Man,
odd?
Hell yeah,
Ugh.
can even go the full 10.
Yeah, if you're going to do an odd, like, it's normally like 13, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what the tables
Give me
is.
12. and then
if it's
and then
under
a
10,
denouement.
if it's under 10, especially when shows are an hour, I'm all for it. Give it to me.
All right.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Yes
And
and no.
no.
Yes and no, thank you. Like with some of the Marvel shows like Moon Knight and Hawkeye, I'm like, give us another couple episodes, try to space
Oh,
it out
really?
a bit. You know, that's kind of
Yeah.
how I feel with it. But
you
6
want
episode,
extra
hour long.
episodes.
with that being said, I thought Severance was very well paced and very
Yeah.
accurately or appropriately spread out.
Yeah,
I thought,
I
yeah.
agree. And probably, I don't know if this is too much hype. I think you may have said this or not. I don't remember. I've
he's
heard
gonna
people
drop
say it, and
He's
I
gonna
agree.
drop it, Cody. Here
One of
comes
the
that.
best season finales I think I've ever seen.
It's quite good. Very
Yeah.
tense.
Very intense season
Yeah.
finale.
Whoa.
Very
Yes.
thrilling. On the edge
Thrilling.
of your couch. Meanwhile, Brian's like, I don't get it.
I
Yeah,
don't get it.
because
Yeah.
normally you know me. I don't know if you know me. Maybe you
I-
both know me. Now you know me now
I
because
know
my
Someone
you
knows
jokes.
somebody
I
here.
take your recommendations with a grain of salt.
Very big old rock.
A big rock of salt.
Brian has the whole fucking container
Same, Brian.
of salt.
You're
He
the,
just pours that shit on there.
Brian. If
I don't know if I can take this one.
if you're
this whole thing
taking a
is
rock
salt.
from us, you're the sea to me and Cody, baby.
What?
Because there's a lot of salt in the sea.
Okay. Yeah. Very salty sea.
Yeah. Usually, where am I going with that? I don't remember. Oh, okay.
That one
You
hit
know
Cody.
me. And
That hurt Cody.
Normally,
so bad, but it was great because of it. It was great. Yeah, pull it for that.
You know me in the sense where anytime I like watch a show, especially
Right.
like a first season, I'm like, no, end it there, end
Yeah.
it there. I think this is like the first show in a long time. I was like,
You want to see
give me
where
more,
it goes from here.
give me
Yeah.
fucking more.
Okay.
I want it.
Okay.
You're the guy that's like literally like, no, we don't need to Scream 5. We don't need to Scream 5. I like Scream 5.
I like Scream. Well, yeah, I
It
think
gets
it's
them every time.
I think it's fair to say like not wanting it, but then if you see it and it's good, I'm like, all right, cool, we're here and
run the
party.
risk of it being shitty.
So you
Yeah.
keep your
He wants
expectations
to play
low.
it safe,
Yeah.
and I
He
totally
keeps
understand
them
that.
So if it
low.
sucked, I would have been like, stop doing it.
Yeah.
But it was good.
So you didn't like Jurassic World 2,
Yeah,
but you want a 3.
I mean,
Because
yeah,
we believe in the franchise.
Yeah.
We
Still
think
I like
in
the
franchise.
We
Still
can understand
believe.
that some people have a bad day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know you have an off day.
But
Yeah.
even still, like I've gone back and rewatched Fallen Kingdom
There are
a
parts of that
couple of
movie that are
times.
great.
Fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some great practical dinosaur stuff. I also just love dinosaurs.
I
So when
forgot about the opening scene.
The opening scene's the fucking
Fantastic.
best part of the movie.
I
Yeah,
completely forgot about that.
I love the baryonyx. It's like my favorite dinosaur ever.
I love that too. I don't know what that is.
You don't,
Dude,
Yeah.
Grant's
should.
saying his dinosaurs now.
Is he saying com sanctimus?
Not that one. But he's got Stegosaurus, he's got T-Rex, he's got Ankylosaurus, he's got Allosaurus,
Ooh,
Spinosaurus,
Spinosaurus. Pretty much
Velociraptor,
all
he's
the
got
sauruses.
Paleosaurus.
And he's also saying blue.
Still doesn't want to say dad.
Oh.
no.
No.
Dimetrodon,
You?
Or like, I love you, dad, doesn't want to say that. But he can say any fucking dinosaur he wants.
Dimetrodon, Pachycephalosaurus, Parasaurolophus.
Ozymandias. Not dad.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Okay, you got that one down.
All right,
son.
but
okay.
father.
No.
Father.
Papa. Nothing.
Fathersaurus. He's like, ooh, Rexy.
Yeah, but he loves his dinosaurs, man. He's got those. He's got
Dinosaurs.
those
So,
down. Mhm.
I was thinking about the other day too, because like Jurassic Park is like really the only franchise that is like a big popular franchise with dinosaurs. I was like, let's have more dinosaur movies. But it's like, how do you bring
Like
back
what?
dinosaurs? I don't know. I just like I want more dinosaur movies.
You want someone doing the same thing that Jurassic Park has done?
Just not Jurassic Park, you know? Like do something with dinosaurs. It's not.
Dudes, have you guys seen the trailer for that Apple show? Basically the Walking with Dinosaurs
Oh yeah.
thing,
No.
but with
Yeah.
the new version.
No.
Oh, it looks so good.
Was
I think
it-
it's
what is
like Prehistoric Planet or some shit.
Oh, that's cool.
It looks awesome.
Oh,
Do you remember
like
when
that
Walking with Dinosaurs, when that was
Yeah.
a thing
No.
in like 20 years ago?
I do not.
That was a huge thing. I had the VHSs of that
Yeah.
stuff. It was
Mhm.
great. Now it looks like we're getting a new like nature
Hell
style
yeah.
documentary.
You're
I'm all
such an
for it.
Apple TV slut.
I love it.
You,
I'll be there every time they call me.
You slobber all over that.
Yeah, they just say
Apple
you
TV.
up. I'm like, I'm already there.
Mm.
So they,
Like right when
we
you
got
turn
that.
on your TV, Apple
Oh,
TV
yeah.
Plus.
Uh-huh.
Apple TV.
Like it
Apple
does-
TV Plus is texting
Oh, yeah.
you up? Always.
Yeah.
Always,
Always
baby.
am.
Always,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah. Open the door.
Your wife is like, "Who are you texting?" I'm just watching Apple TV.
You're the plus.
You
in
know,
Apple TV
she's like,
Plus.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Respect.
They're
Yeah.
always there for me.
Yeah, man.
Apple TV Plus, man.
Dinosaurs are
My,
cool.
my brother hit me up for the HBO Max password.
Ooh, and
Yeah.
you're like, mom pays for it.
No, I pay for that one.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
big
And
man.
I was like, "Here you go. It's this."
Mm.
And he's like, "You watching Winning Time?" And I was like, "No."
Ah, guys, we're at the season finale next
And your
week.
brother's like,
my
pussy.
brother watched 2 episodes.
Can I talk to Calmer?
Get him on the
Can I talk to somebody about this fucking show?
He said Jonah Hill directed episodes.
Episode 2, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know if he did any more.
Is it
after
the
that.
greatest thing he's ever done?
Mid 90s.
that he directed? I never saw Midnight.
I didn't see it
never
either,
saw
yeah.
Mid-90s,
It was the
but-
greatest thing he's ever done.
But
Yeah.
guys, Winning Time is fucking great. Come
He's
on.
texting me. He's like, "Did you know John C. Reilly played Jerry Buss?
He's John C. Reilly's fantastic.
He's a
in this shit.
great actor."
So
He's a great
good, man.
actor.
He's
He
a-
started off serious and then went into comedy, and now he does some like serious, I think, like here and there.
I think he's like classically trained, but one of his first early roles was Paul Thomas Anderson. Heart
Boogie
8.
Nights.
Heart 8 was the
Oh.
original. Originally called Sydney, but turned to Heart 8 because
I was
of
gonna
the man,
say,
the studio.
I was gonna say the River Wild with
Was he in that?
Meryl Streep and
Joseph Mazzello, the kid from
yeah.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah. And Kevin Bacon, I think, plays the villain in that
Oh.
movie. Yeah.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah.
I forgot about that movie.
Yeah, I like that movie.
John
I don't
C.
know
Reilly's in it?
how I know that movie.
We had it on VHS.
I
we
watched
played
it
all the time.
all
That
the
one.
time.
And do you remember the movie called The Hand That Rocks the Cradle? I
don't
think that's
so.
what it
I
was
feel like
called.
I know the name.
It's like the babysitter is taking. I haven't seen the movie since like we watched it on VHS, but like the babysitter watches the baby, and then she's like a murderer. Like
Oh.
it's. But it's like
Maybe.
it's like a classic like 90s like
I
thriller.
I got the wrong movie. I was thinking of Cradle to the Grave with Jet Li and DMX.
No.
DMX.
You sure you were thinking of that one?
I wasn't thinking of DMX.
I remember when that movie was coming out. I was like,
Yeah.
I haven't seen the first Cradle because it literally says Cradle to the grave.
It's Cradle to the
So I
Grave.
was like, I can't see this if I haven't seen the first
Then there's
one.
got to be a first one, right?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I don't think there is.
No, there is, right?
No, there's not.
It's literally called Cradle
Yeah,
to
it's Cradle to the Grave.
Number 2.
I
No.
remember seeing the fucking commercial for this being pumped. 26% of Rotten Tomatoes right now.
It's not bad.
Man. Yeah.
Not bad.
Gabrielle Union's in this. Anthony
Wow.
Anderson. Good cast.
Oh.
Chi McBride. Is it Chi McBride?
I don't know who that is.
Oh. Okay.
Danny's brother.
Okay.
Yeah, I
He's
don't
in
know.
this. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Cradle to
Yeah,
the
they're
Grave.
brothers.
Watch that shit. All right.
What are we talking about? John C. Riley?
Winning
C.
time,
Riley,
then you
he's
guys
good.
haven't
Winning
fucking
Time.
watched it
Oh,
yet.
yeah, he started.
Maybe I'll watch it now that it's done. I'll binge
I
it.
really want to start Succession.
I gotta watch that one. I need to start Yellow. I finished Severance, and now I think I'm gonna go on to Yellow Jackets.
Yeah,
I
you
think
should.
I'm gonna bite the bullet, and do it.
You gonna sign up for the Showtime?
Yeah, I'll do like a free thing.
Yeah.
Just binge it on a weekend.
Binge it in a weekend. Get out. Maybe I'll like Ray Donovan. I don't know. Probably not.
Have you never watched any episodes of that?
Of Ray Donovan?
Yeah.
No, is it good?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
setting it up. Like,
Well, no. I thought like you were a Showtime guy.
All we needed
No.
was Brian to say it's great. Have you seen it? Haven't seen it.
Haven't
That's
seen it.
all
Showtime's
we
got some
needed
good
there.
stuff too.
They
Showtime's-
do, but
yeah.
it's like another thing. It's like
It's another thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of good.
It's like, do
You
I
gotta
want to sign
kinda-
up for Quibi?
You gotta pick it. Well, you gotta pick and choose.
CNN
man.
Plus, no.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Woof.
Boof.
Boof?
That's what Jared Leto says all throughout the good
Okay,
shit.
sorry.
Boof.
Yeah, CNN Plus kind of crashed and burned. Do we know anyone who had it?
CNN Plus.
Yeah.
Probably like one of my grandparents.
Yeah, did anyone like-
Maybe.
No, not even. How would
Not
they even
even
know
that.
how to sign up for that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
'cause
the
they're
thing.
old.
The demographic for that is older
Yeah.
people.
It's like trying to.
Yeah.
Is there a Fox News Plus?
No.
Or is it just
I'm sure
Fox
that would
News?
be kind of popular though.
But would
Like
the
crazy
older
people.
crowd be able to sign up for it or know how to sign up for it?
I don't think so. I'm sure Fox News had a great week during the CNN Plus failure. They probably just.
I mean, everyone is laughing at that.
yeah,
But
it's true.
CNN Plus, like, let's give you a show about Anthony Bourdain traveling the world. It's like, why am I going to pay?
I heard that was
Anthony
actually really
Bourdain.
good though.
Is it good?
Yeah, I heard that was pretty.
But
good.
there's like other shows where it's like, why am I going to pay for that?
Wait, he had a new show?
No.
Yeah, like a
yeah.
travel
It
show.
was,
I was
like,
about
it
to
was like
say.
included in
Oh,
it.
okay. I was about to
postmortem.
say.
Yeah.
It's like he
Yeah,
died.
they
Yeah.
did some de-aging. and-
Gotcha.
Yeah, they
Gotcha.
put on another John C. Riley's face. They
Of
put it
course,
on him.
yes. Let's bring it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's it.
CNN Plus. That's it. Yeah,
All right, that's the show.
that's the
let's
show.
just wrap
Quick
it up.
one.
Yeah.
God, man,
Oh my
I miss our show sometimes.
Do you?
I think our description says three guys come together to talk for about an hour. It's like, no, we don't.
No,
An hour and change. Now more than that.
Atlantic called it out like a
2
couple
hours and
weeks ago.
change.
Like there was one show that I was like trying to wrap up, and she was like, you could tell Christian was like totally out of it. I was like, I just wanted to stop.
That's when my gold came out. I talked about my gym.
When Christian just feels just completely over an episode, that's when Brian shines.
That's when I'm like, all right, I'll
when
take
he
it
goes.
from here, baby.
This is my prime time.
I want to go to sleep
to
now.
debut my
I'm
material.
over this. Yeah. Should we talk about what we did this weekend?
Yeah, I don't have material because we were busy this weekend.
Oh,
Fucking
I don't think we were doing that. Oh,
in a way.
okay.
Slower. We don't fuck like Adam
We
Driver.
don't
does.
jackhammer.
If there were 3 of
No.
us at once, it would be more like all of us at once.
No,
Going like,
I mean appropriate. It
Right.
should be like this. Like
yeah. Just a lot,
Oh
of,
Jesus!
lot of rubbing together.
Mine's
Yeah.
like
double bass.
yeah.
You double bass that
I
shit.
know, I know.
Sometimes I go like.
Triple.
You gotta get some moves in there.
Mine just goes like this. Is this okay?
Sorry.
Is this okay for you?
Is
Sorry.
that good?
I'm
All
sorry.
No. Realistically,
Are
for
you
every
mad?
guy,
Are
it's
you mad? Did I do something wrong?
Are you okay?
realistically for every guy, it's this. I'm done.
Yeah.
We got-
That was so good.
Was that good for you? Oh, that was amazing. That was great, right?
We gotta watch Wait. We gotta do a commentary on waiting.
We should.
Oh,
we
yeah,
should.
we should.
Yeah,
Are you mad?
absolutely.
Did I do something wrong?
You mad?
Cody, what did we do this weekend?
Guys, we took part in a film festival where
A film fest.
where the idea was that you get a prompt on Friday night and you got to write, shoot, and edit a short film and submit it by Sunday night. and it was sounded like a really fun idea.
Yeah.
When we found this idea like a
You
month
find it?
ago,
You find it?
ended
Who
up
found it?
being I think I found it. I want to say
Yeah, cause I would say yeah.
On
yeah,
the
Twitter
yeah.
world.
on the Twitter world. OJ retweeted it.
Oh wow.
No,
He's got a big
He
audience.
entered the film
Hey, Twitter
festival.
world, I
too.
just heard about this film festival.
He's directing. He's directing short films now.
He's like, he found a new calling. Oh no!
What's
I'd watch it.
Oh,
What is
We'd
no.
all be curious.
what are the movies that he's in?
The Naked Gun movies.
Naked Gun?
Yeah.
Hey, Twitter world. I'm gonna start a new Naked Gun movie.
Anyway, no, it was a lot of fun. It was also some of the most stressful.
Was it stressful?
Why is it
Oh, I was
Were you
very
stressful?
I was
Were you
very stressed the whole
stressed?
time. Yeah,
I
When?
had
I was very stressed.
the most fun I think I've ever had in my life.
Wow. Okay.
Over everything in
Yeah.
life.
He has 3 children.
Yeah.
Over when he did this.
Yeah.
Are you done?
I mean, it's hard to live up to. I had so much fun.
Yeah.
I think I was only stressed one time throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, I had so much fun doing
Okay.
it.
Good.
That was so much fun. I think
Okay. Maybe I'm just thinking of the Friday night when we were like coming up with ideas because like we
we couldn't
were
come up with one.
like we got the prompt or whatever and we met up
Yeah.
through Zoom and we were talking and we're just like
Yeah.
pitching stuff and
Wait.
we must have pitched probably 50 ideas.
we
to
had
each other.
there were multiple scripts
and
written.
at the end of that
Yeah.
meeting we had nothing.
Yeah.
And we're like, let's regroup. Let's try to just sit
In the
down
morning.
with ourselves and
Well,
figure some shit out.
we didn't really even say let's regroup in the morning. I think we was just kind of like, yeah, let's like regroup, and then
in a couple hours.
I stayed up. I'm like, all right, did everybody go to sleep?
Yeah,
Like,
I
we
did.
don't have an idea.
I was literally telling Laura, like, I don't think we're filming anything.
Oh yeah,
tomorrow.
I told her.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Marissa
I
like
would've-
noticed I was like miserable
Yeah.
Friday night and
Oh my
Saturday
gosh.
morning. Like,
Well, because we didn't come
yeah.
up with anything, and
And
I was,
I was depressed.
Yeah.
Oh my
It was
god,
really bad.
I was
Really
I was in a
was
different
bad.
world.
It's like,
I was
I'm
like-
feeling creative.
I was like, we have 3 different scripts. If
Yeah.
worst comes to worst, we'll film one of them and
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah.
I
So-
had no like
Oh, yeah,
inkling
it
in my
was-
mind that we're like, oh, we're not.
that
doing
was part of
this.
the reason why I had asked Alex if he wanted to act in it because like I'm not in the right space to like put myself on camera right
oh,
now.
wow.
Yeah, I was in
When
a,
Cody
I was in a
acts,
really bad space.
He's gotta
I
like
was
be.
you got to be in the zone.
Yeah.
He's a very
method.
Yeah, about it.
With
Wait,
all that
so-
being said, it
Here, should
ended
we
up
s-
being really fun.
Did we explain what it was? Agbo by the Russo
Yeah, I
brothers?
go. The production company put this on. I think this is the second year that they've done it.
Year 2.
Um,
Yeah, so like
so
so they
there
was
was-
explaining like Friday, there's a prompt.
Well, initially, sorry to cut you off there.
It's okay.
The Russo brothers were like, we're going to do a 48-hour film festival. We're going to give you the prompt. They do a little video and all that stuff. We're going to give you a prompt Friday night. Boom. It drops at 5 p.m. Now you go.
5 p.m. So then the cutoff time, 48 hours, was Sunday, 5 p.m. PST, right? So come Friday
To submit.
it. Even I think they even said like if you're exporting past the time, like they can still accept it or something like that.
That's not fair.
Yeah, we turned it in on time. But we did complete it, by the way. Spoiler alert. But yeah, come that 5 o'clock, the prompt dropped, and then we met like 15 minutes afterwards, like via Zoom, and we were chatting, coming up with various ideas. Had no idea. We're freaking out, not thinking we were gonna shoot it. I'm like, I'm ready to go. And then the next morning, I think Brian, you suggested an idea, or no, you suggested an idea that night.
It was the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because like mine was like crazy, like set pieces and like
We won't-
dramatic and all this stuff with like
Yeah.
different
We
actors.
should, we'll hopefully be able to show you guys soon. But we're just-
We're not gonna be we're gonna be pretty vague as far as like what even the. I mean, you can look up what the prompt was. I'm sure that's fun
the
to
prompt's
talk about.
public
Yeah.
knowledge.
But we'll because I think the time when if it does get accepted, it's like in June, so we won't know like if we can release it or when if
we'll
can't.
figure it out.
The
figure it
prompt. The
out.
prompt was include at least three different genres of film in a 3-minute short.
Yeah.
The
3
short
minutes or less.
could not be longer than 3 minutes.
The amount of ideas that I had that I thought were good that had 2 genres drove me insane because I could not find a way to fit a third genre
Well,
in
yeah.
and do
And
it.
And then
Yeah.
then that night, I think during our group text, Brian, you suggested an idea.
No, actually, so
Was
sorry.
it that night? No.
It was that night, but Remsen's like, can we just do something with like 2 dudes?
Yeah.
Because like something simple.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, 2 dudes do this, and you're like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah. And then so we were like, all right, write it. Great.
Oh,
I didn't hear anything from you.
Yeah.
Because it was like 11
okay,
by this time.
It's called the No Sleep Till Film Fest.
I got plenty of sleep.
So I didn't hear anything from
Brian went
you.
to bed at 9:30.
Yeah.
I literally,
Around 9:30.
I literally wrote it that night
Yeah.
in case. I was like, if Brian
So-
doesn't write this,
Yeah.
and then the next morning you're like, yeah, why don't you go take a stab at it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't read in its entirety, I think, either of your guys' scripts until I
Until
got to Brian's house.
Yeah.
Because when all that was going on, when Brian was talking, I was ignoring my phone because like we need something, so I was writing up my ideas and shit like that, and then then I finally read it when I get there. I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. We can shoot this, but it was
Yeah, so story by Brian.
yes,
Screenplay by Christian.
yeah,
But then you
minor punch ups.
well,
by
yeah,
Brian.
well,
by punch
you punched it up.
Scribbled punch ups by Cody.
Removing.
I never
Cody cutting out half pages.
I never read your updated version because by the time you sent it, I was out buying like
Yeah,
props.
you were
and
already
stuff.
like preparing
Yeah,
and shit.
Yeah.
Literally just changed like 5 words.
Okay,
like,
all right,
that in
yeah.
my version, and then Cody and I worked together to just remove.
Oh yeah, we removed like
scene,
a whole section,
page,
which
yeah.
which God, if we
Yeah.
shot that, which I think we could have still removed it in post, but
Yeah.
But it
Would have
worked out.
wasted time filming it.
Yeah.
It worked out so perfectly because
Yeah.
our runtime, even like my first cut, was under
It's
the amount of time limit.
257 or
Yeah,
some
it was
shit.
like, oh, this great, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we shot all day on Saturday.
We had the brilliant idea of having like 4 different locations.
Yeah. We drove
in a short film that you had to shoot in one day. And we're
Yeah.
like, oh,
only
God.
3.
Technically only 3.
Oh yeah, only 3.
Yeah. So it wasn't too bad, and one was during the day.
During
One
the
was
day.
also like 45 minutes away from where
Yeah.
we
It's
pretty
were, and
far.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
But
On
that-
set, multiple stops, a couple of complications here and there, but like
But that was fun.
That was really
The
fun.
one out in the woods or
Mhm.
whatever it was.
Yeah.
Not the woods.
we did not shoot in the woods.
Yeah, but way out in the boonies.
They saw
Yeah.
the picture. We were
Yeah,
in
it
the
was in the desert. We
Yeah.
did like a little westerny kind of thing.
Yeah, that was cool because I was like, oh, like felt real.
Yeah,
when
when
we got there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
Those shoots always make me nervous though, just because we're in public. And I'm just like when we got to like a house, I was like perfect. I'm like, I'm great. All right, here we
okay.
go. Cody's on.
I
Like,
did think it
that's
was
where I
funny.
was stressed.
That's when you're like, can I act in this?
yeah.
I'm ready to act
Can I
now.
actually just recast myself?
I'm
here?
ready to act.
Yeah.
The one thing that I thought was funny, and I think literally everyone, like you two, I think even Remsen had said something, because like we had like a gun as a prop, and obviously, in like a real life setting
It was
that
a
could be
prop
kind of
gun.
nerve wracking.
Yeah.
But it was like every time you mentioned like I think it was like in the text, like just don't wave around the gun. I was just like thinking like we're not gonna like be like
You
zipping
gotta-
around.
no,
I know
you
we have
gotta
to be
do this. You
careful,
gotta
but
be
like
careful.
No, people
we're gonna be
are-
careful.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
we've always been responsible about
if
that stuff and
if
stuff.
you've been on a real set,
Mhm.
the like, prop master or whatever comes out and says like presents the gun and it's like,
Yeah.
all right, this is an unloaded gun. This
Yeah.
is it has blanks and like presents it to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone knows about it. And like they supposedly take that shit really seriously. But
I'm sure they do now.
Yeah.
More so
Yeah.
than ever.
Yeah.
We had BB guns.
Yeah, ours was
Our guns
legit-
also weren't real
It
at
was
all.
not
They're
a
not
real.
real
Yeah,
guns.
yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, if it were real, I mean, I wouldn't even want to fuck with that shit
No.
unless it
Yeah.
was like a high budget or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But
I think
Well,
I
we-
remember.
We
I don't know
didn't.
if I told this to everybody. I told Ramsden, I'm like, I'm never writing a gun into another script again. Like, this is fucking stressful.
yeah.
Well, we-
even when we filmed Teddy,
Oh
we were
yeah,
like,
same thing.
it was like
same thing.
midnight.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
like
it's scary.
no one around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't have the gun we wanted,
Mhm.
and we're like, why don't we go to like a sporting goods and
We
get
went
like
to Big Five and
and get a fake like BB gun
Yeah.
type thing. And I was like, what if they don't have it? We got a real gun shop down the street. We can get a real gun. I was like, no.
we might be able to get
no.
it easier there.
Yeah. Can't get a real
But yeah,
gun.
that was fun. It was actually fun, not knowing if, especially for the Western part, if we were gonna have the right like props and costumes for it.
Yeah.
But
Well,
fuck it, we ended
came
up
together.
came together. Yeah,
Yeah.
Remsen had some stuff that came in clutch.
Remsen's
God bless
jacket
that
on me.
Son of a bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
That just
Remsen was the MVP of this shoot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he made it look fucking
Yeah.
great.
So freaking good.
He
Yeah.
made
Yeah.
the short like looking
For-
insanely.
I will.
good.
Yeah, like there was a lot of stuff. I mean, you're doing this in 48 hours, so there's not. By the time we we're finishing this, there's a lot of stuff where you could probably like, oh, I wish we could change this, we could change that.
Yeah.
But for what we did in 48 hours, I'm so fucking proud of it. It's so
Yeah.
cool. It's like some of the best stuff Remsen has ever shot and colored in just a small time.
Yeah.
And fucking Alex's score. He
Yeah.
scored this thing, and it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cool. I'm so proud of this. It's great.
Hopefully we'll be able to show you guys soon because it was
Yeah.
it was a whole thing, man.
Remsen's coloring of the everything looked great.
being vague. We can talk about it more like once it because there's a specific thing about like the coloring that brings it home, I think. But yeah.
Well, they know like we had to do 3 different genres. So like,
we colored to the genres.
Yeah. And that looked fucking awesome.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. But yeah.
Sunday was stressful because you guys. So Saturday we shot it. Sunday was the editing and post.
Yeah.
We ended shooting at what, like 10? Or no?
Yeah.
11 something.
I started
Saturday.
editing like a little after midnight.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you didn't sleep at all until you had a cut done, right?
Yeah, I had a first pass like around 5 a.m.
Yeah, I remember waking up at like 6:30 and I saw it.
When'd you
Yeah.
run proxies?
I ran proxies
slow.
at
I bet you
around
did.
like 11 o'clock.
You couldn't wait to run those proxies.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
this is funny because
take your pants off while you ran those proxies.
we shot-
run that
Yeah.
proxy.
we used-
64 gigs.
I bet you did.
Remsen
Ooh, man.
has a beautiful Blackmagic camera.
Yeah, he does.
He shot the whole thing in like 6K.
When in Rome, man.
We're
when,
like-
when you got the thing.
Why not? So the proxies took like a little under an hour to do.
Whoa.
And in that
Yeah.
time was like my kind of like rest time, and I took like a shower and all this shit. But then as soon as the proxies were finished, I went to because I wanted to get a first cut before I got any kind of rest, and then I sent the cut to all of them like at 5 in the morning. Maybe
you
a
had
little
a great
after 5.
comment text. You're like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
I was like, well earned, sir.
Yeah.
But I
Go
didn't
fucking
want to sleep that long, and the reason why I couldn't sleep, one, because like I saw the first cut, and I'm like, oh, it sucks, because I just have that after every first cut. But then I was worried to go to sleep. I was like, fuck, what if I don't wake up? I was gonna literally text you. I was gonna like if I oversleep or something like that, and I wake up
no,
and
dies.
Yeah, no,
If he dies.
no. I wasn't gonna die. I was having fun.
The most fun he's ever had.
The most fun I've ever had.
This will be the way to go.
Yeah.
He's asleep with a smile on his face and he just dies.
Christian
Yeah.
died doing what he loved doing,
Yeah.
running
Running
proxies.
Running proxy.
He died
Put that on my headstone.
running proxies.
Put that on my grave. I was worried about oversleeping, so I had trouble falling asleep. I was like tossing and turning, and I just didn't want to go to sleep. But I was also extremely tired.
Yeah.
I also drank a pot of coffee at like 1 in the morning, like a
shit.
full pot of coffee, like for like 6 cups. Then woke up Sunday, started make some tweaks here and there. Remsen, Alex, and Brian eventually came
That's
over.
wild. You guys had like a whole post house.
Yeah,
it was crazy
Remsen
out there.
brought his computer over. Alex is doing music. We were all doing everything at the same time. And then
I was at my apartment stressed out. I'm like, I hope it's going okay. I was like, oh God. I felt bad. Like every time I'd ask, like, how's it going? Feeling good, guys?
Yeah, I mean-
because like we got to like 4 o'clock and I was like, are we good?
we
Are
just
good.
I think we just got past the point where like we're not really watching cuts and cutting stuff down. Like
Yeah.
you're getting what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only time that got stressful for me at the end because like it was like a little past 4 and because me,
This
Remsen,
was
and
due
Brian,
at 5 o'clock p.m.
It was due at
on
5
Sunday.
o'clock. Me, Remsen,
Yeah.
and Brian were kind of chatting, and we were waiting for Alex's kind of score so I can like final mix it. And then like I was like, oh, it's 4 o'clock. Where's the music? And Alex was working on something. I'm like, whatever you have, just give it to me.
Yeah.
And then then we watched it a couple of times with like the final mix, and then just sent it in like around 4:30.
I legit submitted it without like finishing watching the final thing.
Oh,
because like you guys sent it
Yeah.
to me and I was like, fuck it, get it up. And I was like, whatever. And I was like, I should probably watch this.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
we- I
We
think we-
watched it like
a
3
couple times.
times,
Yeah.
like in the timeline, in the export, and then on Vimeo. Like
Okay.
we
Yeah.
kind of rewatched it all the time.
Yeah.
Wild weekend for us.
But you
guys.
had like the first cut like was pretty good.
Yeah, it was
like,
mostly.
Not too bad.
Yeah, like
That-
it put everything together.
That's what I was saying when I went to sleep because I just had that like, oh fuck, it sucks. We're not gonna have anything. And then when I woke up the next morning, I watched it again with a fresh set of eyes.
Yeah.
Only in like an hour or 2 of sleep. I was like, oh okay, well, it's not
It
that
worked.
bad.
Like
Yeah, it's not that bad.
It, it flows well.
Yeah.
And then like the final cut didn't really differ that much.
No, tiny little tweaks here and there, but
Yeah. And then the lines, the ADR lines, and then that one shot that we talked about, like just like tightening it up.
yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, like the first cut was pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very proud of it.
I'm proud of us.
Proud of
We did
us. I mean, would you guys do it again?
No.
Never.
Yes, I would.
Okay. I would do it in a heartbeat.
If,
Not
if there was like a week, I was talking. Well, no, when Remsen was here, Alex was here. I was like, yeah, we all need that like kind of push.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
just, like a deadline.
I would love
Yeah.
a 3-day film. Fest.
Yeah.
How about that?
Oh, yeah,
Let's do
yeah.
a 3-day one. Not let's do a 72-hour, not a 48.
I would say if we do this again, 48 hours, it's like whatever we come up with, we shoot that night. I would want to shoot a
start.
little earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, because we woke up like, what are we even doing?
Like, yeah, because we woke up that next Saturday and we didn't even shoot until like noon, maybe even past
After
noon or
that,
something like that.
Well, because we drove all the way up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny too, because like I'm seeing like all the stories from Agbo. They're like sharing a bunch of stories, and I'm seeing all these like crazy things. I was like, okay, so we didn't like go overboard. Like people are like
people
going over
Oh,
the
we're
top
not
of
going to win. They
No,
had
yeah.
People had
incredibly creative
helicopters.
people.
I saw a
doing-
helicopter.
yeah.
Like,
Helicopter
holy
with,
shit.
with green
But
screens
I'm just
and
glad
shit.
for the experience that we had of just
Ours is sick.
coming together and,
Ours
and
looks
making
great.
a little thing.
And
Yeah.
it flies by.
Which again, we hope we can show you. So we'll
I'm
let
sure-
you
I mean,
guys
I'm sure we
know.
can.
Well, we'll know by middle of June.
Yeah,
June,
probably.
like,
if we
8th,
win
yeah,
or,
yeah.
like
or anything.
that. Yeah.
And if we don't, we just like post it.
Maybe.
Or do they own it?
I don't know.
I'm
We'll
not
have to look
sure.
into this. We'll have to look
Yeah.
into this.
I'll ask Joe and Anthony. I'll ask him.
Yeah, we'll
about
hit
it.
him up.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fun
But,
time. Make stuff with your friends, guys.
Yeah.
It was a fun
I
weekend.
will say also have someone like Christian to do this.
That's a fucking psychopath.
No, that like literally is like, all right, guys, let's go. Because like you were on Saturday morning, you're like, all right, I'm going to Target. All right, I'm going to this.
Oh,
All right, I'm
Yeah,
going to
we
that.
And I
did have
still-
to be very
I
organized.
still didn't get like drinks or,
Yeah,
or
that's
like
fine.
snacks because we were like literally in the desert.
Oh yeah, we shot out
We
in
were
the
like-
desert. We had no water.
No
Yeah, we
water
had everything.
whatsoever.
But still, you were already like on top of that, and then then the production was going, and also
Yeah.
then you went to like a Halloween store like during some scenes,
Mhm. Yeah.
and then once we wrapped, you're like, all right, let's go, and you just started editing.
Yeah.
You put it all together, and I was like, I can't fucking see straight.
I could tell everybody with it. By the time we got, because the last thing that we filmed was at my apartment, which worked out so perfect.
Yeah.
yeah.
I could tell everyone was like done. I think
Yeah.
even Remsen said when he came over on Sunday, he still hadn't showered. Like he just went home and he went to sleep.
Me and Ryan were talking the whole day about how like the dirt was still like in our teeth and our hair
Yeah.
and shit from the desert shoot.
Really?
The first thing we did,
We
yeah,
just
it was all
rolling
on us.
around the
Yeah.
dirt.
We got dirty, man.
Got a little dirty.
You gotta do what you gotta do to get the shot.
Yeah,
It
get a little
wasn't-
dirty,
it wasn't
man.
that dirty.
Yeah. it was-
But yeah, no. If we show them, if we're able to show them, you'll see me just like yelling my head off.
Mhm.
And after that scene, I had,
You
a,
had a
huge
huge
headache
Yeah.
Oh.
of just like, oh my gosh,
Mhm.
and I was just exhausted
Yeah.
by the end of the night.
It's so weird too because normally after we shoot something, I don't want to touch the footage. Like I'll run my proxies because I get hard off of that, and then after that, like I won't touch the footage for like a week or so, just to kind of like marinate, like let it sit for a little bit.
This one you didn't touch it for 3 hours.
Yeah.
You're
I
like,
didn't touch
guess
it
I
for
gotta
like
go back in
3
there.
minutes, and then I just went like right into it.
Do you
Yeah.
still like organize it? Like you have to organize like
Yeah, I did.
everything and all that.
I organized like
I would just like already start shooting. I'm like,
I-
go.
I didn't want to do that because
I
then I would cut I didn't want to cut corners.
Yeah, yeah.
I like synced up all the footage and then I organized it in sections of our shoot of how we were doing it, and then I literally just went through all the footage, picked out the best stuff as best as I could, and then that next morning. Because there was like one line delivery I didn't like from you that I put
to go,
that, I,
Brian.
that I put in there,
Thanks.
but I
Fucking
knew
idiot.
you had a better one, and the
Yeah.
next morning I replaced it with something else. That
And
was
that-
like the only standout thing I think.
And that's pretty nuts. Like I didn't know you could do that because you have a shot on me reading a line, but you added a completely different line.
yeah, completely different.
and it matches like perfectly.
Well, I mean, testament to you because you just delivered it the same, just a little bit differently.
Hell yeah,
Look at
fuck
this.
you,
Look at
Cody.
you guys.
Fuck you,
You
Cody.
guys just
Yeah.
loving each other.
Yeah, no,
Great.
you and Alex were really fucking good in this thing, especially for not like, I don't know how actors do it. I know like they like to like get into character, but you literally like heard like the script was like finalized that day.
I texted Alex an hour or two before we started filming.
Like, do you wanna be
Do
in
you
it?
want to act in this?
Yeah.
And he said yes, absolutely.
Yeah, Alex is
Props,
fun.
man.
Alex is really really great. And
He's-
Brian's performance is just like
Some of the
peak-
best stuff Brian has done.
It's like
Oh.
peak
That's all
Brian
we'll say.
stuff.
That's all we'll
Oh.
say.
Peak Brian stuff.
Very low bar. But
Yeah.
there's some of the best stuff he's done.
All right, you don't have to
I'm
undercut. You don't have to
kidding.
undercut.
Oh, okay, Mr.
compliment.
Grain of Salt. Okay.
Oh, you take it with a huge grain of salt. It was fun. Alex does have great reactions, and the
Yeah.
you'll
Yeah.
see when it's all cut together. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
how it's all cut together.
Good stuff.
It looks great.
High praise from everybody all around. Just
Yeah.
wonderful stuff. I highly recommend it too. If you can shoot, like what Cody's saying, shoot stuff with your friends. If you can do that,
Give yourself
48
your own
hours.
48, maybe 54 hours, 72 hours.
72
Give
hours.
yourself your own timeline to where you have to make something, and you'll be pretty pleased at the end of it.
And if
During
you-
it, you'll be upset, but once you're done, you'll be good.
And if you have a studio that has a helicopter rig with a big green screen
Or
around
like one of
it,
those virtual
Giant
Mandalorian type
gimbal.
sets, hit us up.
just do
Hit
that.
us up.
Just like write that into the script.
Yeah.
Like just do that.
Yeah.
We're like shooting. I think we can go to the park.
Should we share like some of the scripts we didn't shoot?
No,
Wow.
because we might make those one day.
I kind of like the one that I wrote too. Yeah.
What was the
Yeah,
one
yours
you
was
did?
good.
The romance horror one.
I don't remember that one.
I will say
I like all of our ideas.
I
Like,
wrote
these
one
are-
with multiple Codys. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were loving that.
I loved it.
poker one.
I know.
love that one.
I loved it too, but like Remsen kind of put his foot down. When Remsen, he didn't put his foot down, but like
In,
he was
in a
the- he-
gentle way. He's like, logistically,
Oh, no,
we
yeah.
can't
Oh,
do
yeah,
this.
he used some good verbiage.
Yeah.
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 I don't want to be the logistics guy,
Yeah.
but we can't do this.
Yeah.
You're like looking for like rotoscoping and like taking like frame by frame.
I was just getting desperate because we didn't have anything. I was like, is it possible if we do it this way, this way?
Oh,
And then
I
was
guarantee
like, no.
someone
Yeah.
did some crazy. Like it seemed like a bunch of like whoever's like entering these film festivals. They probably have like their own private production houses and stuff. They have
Yeah.
assistant editors. And
if
all
you look
that
at the
stuff.
Agbo, what is it? Hello Twitter World. Or is it
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Agbo Instagram, like they're reposting everyone that's involved, and
It's a lot of people submitted this year.
yeah,
It was a
they said
big
last
thing.
year was
It's fun.
700, I think.
Yeah.
Jesus.
This year's going to
Christ.
be probably
It's
double
way more,
that.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a big thing. It was really fun.
It was
Yeah.
cool that they're doing this, and if you win, you get
Like equipment and stuff.
You get
Like really
equipment,
good equipment.
but also like the Russo brothers are watching what you did,
yeah.
which is like pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like we were saying, at the end of the day, if we don't even get like an honorable mention or anything like that, just the fact that we did it,
Yeah.
I'm sure if we don't win, then it's just like, yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Well, it's public knowledge, but we were joking like the one of the prizes was Final Draft, and we're like, we already have.
We
it.
have we.
Like, how do you think we wrote the script for it?
I wrote it on Faden.
What, oh, you don't have Final
Faden.
Draft?
No, I use Faden.
Some people
But-
have Celtics. Yeah.
But I remember Celtics or Celtics.
But you
I
can
always called it Celtics. It was like the basketball. I think
yeah.
it is Celtics.
yeah. You can
you can
export.
save as a Final Draft. Oh, because that's what you sent
Mhm.
for me to do my sick
I've
punch
learned-
Faden's a great software.
I've sent many
Ah.
a scripts to Cody to
Yeah.
be like, hey, finish that.
Final
that
wait,
FDX file.
Fade in is free.
No,
No, I paid for that.
it's like $80, I think.
Yeah.
Why don't you get Final Draft then?
Final Draft's like $200.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it was cheaper.
Oh, I
Same
forgot.
shit.
But Faden's good. A lot of people are using Faden.
I like Faden. Yeah.
That being said, we'd love
We
to
would
get
love
Final Draft
Final
software
Draft.
if we win.
If
you get-
Don't
if you
get
shit
third
on the
place.
prize. What are you doing?
No, well, I'll take third place for Final Draft.
Goodness.
Second place too, I think.
When they get Final Draft?
I think all three get Final
Who keeps the laptop though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the thing, yeah.
that's
It
right.
comes-
You
it
get
comes-
one laptop.
We were joking about that. It's like it only you get a laptop, but it only comes with Final Draft.
Yeah.
No other
Yeah,
software.
yeah, no editing software at all.
Yeah.
And it's only for the team leader, not the whole crew. It's like, oh, come on. We all want editing software,
Yeah.
editing stations.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, but I made the joke too because so Christian was in here editing in Premiere.
Mhm.
Alex was doing the score in Logic, and then Remsen was doing
In Da Vinci.
it was DaVinci
It was
Resolve.
DaVinci, yeah.
He was
Yeah,
coloring in the other room as right next to Alex, and they had to like swap over like thumb drives.
That's fantastic.
We
And,
did
like,
it
literally-
pretty swiftly
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you doing any like sound mixing or anything, or
No.
like in your shit? You were just hanging out.
in a
doing
real
the-
world? I would have loved that. But,
Yeah. You need like a whole booth for that, at least,
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
yeah.
But
we
I
just
made the
kinda
joke. I was like, oh, you guys don't have a server connected where you just like drop files?
Drop it in there. It's in there. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Christian had his little setup here with the speakers, and we like I wanted to like pan shit over and do all that stuff.
I think that was like the part where I got more stressful. I was like, "Fuck, he's right. We should like do this,
Yeah.
do this, and this." And then it got to a point where it's like, we can't do this right now.
It was at like 420.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
It was around 420.
Yeah.
When I was like, we just can't do it. Like we can't figure it out right now.
It's like
we'll just submit.
Part
it.
of me was just like, these are the notes I would have loved at
Yeah.
like 9 o'clock this morning, but
I will say there's more sound effects that I just thought of like driving over here.
oh yeah. Oh, there's a part towards the end where I just wanted to throw in like a random goat noise. Just
Yeah.
fuck it. Just throw some
goat
random
noise?
shit. Yeah, just I thought of like, oh, a goat noise would have been funny here. Yeah. That's
It always
the
is.
best part about I think the short film too, is that it's so us.
Yeah.
Because there's a reoccurring joke in there that's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And it's so us that I was like, I'm proud of that. No one's gonna. Maybe no one will.
No one pick up on it.
No one would pick
Yeah.
up on that.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that we stuck to ourselves and we
I
did
hope,
that.
and I think I know what you're talking about, but I hope someone's like, it shows up again.
Specifically towards the end too,
Yes.
because it just gets zany and ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
But it was fun. It was good times.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
had a blast.
Wasn't sure we were gonna get it done that Friday. I was like, I don't think we're shooting anything.
Yeah.
Wow,
And then
that's
we did
crazy.
it. Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah. My drive when I was driving over here, because it's like a half-hour drive, but like so when I was driving over to Brian's house Saturday morning, miserable. I was feeling horrible about the whole experience, and then when I was going home Saturday, I felt great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was a complete 180, and it was fascinating to feel that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, get a group of people. It's a team effort. There's no I
We had
in the word
5
team,
people.
Only 5 people.
We had 5 people this
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
but everyone pulls their shit and like Remsen with the camera and the coloring. Like
That's what I was most confident with. I was just like, well, at the end of the day, if we have like a whatever story, Remsen's gonna make it look really good.
he made it look fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like he just brought like a sketch or whatever up to like holy shit, this looks like it should be like 100 feet high.
Yeah.
In a
6K.
yeah. It can
I
be
should
high.
export it in XK. It's 6K. I mean. Why not? Yeah.
And then Alex's score, he's there with the little MIDI keyboard. He's like,
Dude, it was like all first pass stuff that
Yeah.
that Alex
Holy
had done,
shit.
and I was
Yeah.
just like, yeah,
That's good.
yeah, just so do that.
And he just got it too. We're like when he says this line, just add a little like, did it?
Yeah,
And
I
he's
think
like-
if
and he's
anything,
like, all right, I got it.
I think the only head start he got was like some of the genres that we were talking about,
That we
like
knew,
getting
yeah,
into.
Yeah.
But like still, like I think he came up with all that stuff, like
Brought his guitar over. He brought his acoustic.
his acoustic
Yeah.
guitar.
Oh, yeah.
that he only used for one thing.
Did he
wasn't.
use it?
I think he did. Yeah, he used it for one bit. He wasn't going to initially, but then we.
Oh,
decided-
is the one that's underneath my line? That's him
I'm
playing?
pretty sure that's him playing.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. I thought
Yeah.
it was like stock. Like
No, there
Oh,
was no
wow.
stock music whatsoever. It was all
Oh.
original music.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that was
That
great.
guy Alex, man.
Gorgeous stuff.
Talented fella.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we'll let you know. We'll keep
We'll
it
keep
posted.
it posted. Hopefully soon we'll show you guys.
See
Keep
around
it posted.
Yeah.
mid-June.
Mid-June,
It's
maybe.
already May.
Yeah.
May. Yeah, it's
Gonna-
gonna be
gonna be
May.
May.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll get some sleep tonight.
Yeah. You
You didn't sleep last night?
No, I did, but I slept so early last night. But I'll get some more sleep. I'm still a little tired.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep tonight.
Yeah, it's fun, man. It's fun.
Long weekend.
That's where if we had like our own studio or our own office, like that would.
You basically had it for a day.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
post
like
house,
Yeah.
something easier for us to all kind of like go to. Like that was like I would have like slept there overnight or something like that.
Yeah.
Just been all.
You can rent studio spaces around here for like
Yeah, but I want it.
yeah.
I want it for
own
myself.
Yeah,
You know? Come
Yeah,
on,
I
just
mean-
give it to me. Yeah.
It's a good soundbite. Come on, just
But
give
I-
it to me.
give it to
But-
me.
Come on.
But like we wouldn't do much in like a production office because everything would be like what, like on location or
Yeah.
or we can like dress up a set or
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
if we had
get
some
a
kind of
set
lighting.
construction guy.
Yeah, if the only guy had a car,
If
I
he
would,
had a
I
car,
would be able to
what's
hit
his
him up
name?
right now.
Chuck.
Don't even remember.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
God.
That'd be cool. Just have like different setups and then literally just shoot, just replace it all. This is
Yeah.
a set right now.
This is it.
Yeah.
It's not real. It's all an
Yeah.
illusion.
I kept trying to think of a short to shoot here just because we had like I was trying to frame it around podcasters to try to make it to where we had a location like this.
How many
but I couldn't
ideas
really
would
make
you
it work.
say that you kind of spewed out? Because you
Probably
had a few.
like 10 or 12. It was
Yeah.
great because I had one that I had been working on for a couple days, hoping that it would fit the prompt. And it did, kind of. And I was like, yeah. And then I was very politely told no.
By
I was
Remsen?
like, kind of by everybody.
Was that
Eventually.
Was that the poker?
The poker one?
No, not the poker one. The initial one that I had.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Plan B. Fuck. Well, okay.
Remsen
Yeah.
said it, so
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
the asshole.
And then I was like,
Kind
okay.
of dick.
But yeah.
He made up for it for his wonderful
Artistry.
skin jacket too.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
Whatever
Made
that
out of
thing
skin.
was.
Yeah, human skin.
Yeah. He literally killed a man to make that jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah.
So that was our weekend, guys.
Yeah.
That was
We
our
literally don't have
weekend.
any other stories from the weekend because we
No.
spent it with each other.
Yeah,
Friday,
I will say
Saturday,
shout out
Sunday.
to Domino's. They've got great Parmesan cheese
What
bites.
kind of pizza did we have there? Because that was different crust than usual.
That's handmade.
Handmade, baby.
Or pan made.
Pan.
Let's take that again.
Hand-
was it?
Handmade pan pizza.
You're saying hand tossed? Is what you're saying?
Are you
Or
saying?
What are you talking
Are you
about?
saying Pam?
Because the crust was different than
It's
Domino's
delish.
usually is. The point
No,
was
wait.
it was fantastic.
Yeah,
no,
it's-
that's the one that Brian always gets.
Yeah, it's extra money.
Not when I make Domino's. It's always like usually thin.
Yeah,
make
look at that.
Domino's?
Handmade pan pizza.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Handmade. Okay, I guess I do the hand toss. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, you never
Mhm.
toss it.
You
Yeah.
toss it.
Yeah, but like, you ever just visualize it? You just toss
The
it.
toss. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So then what's handmade
Catching it.
mean? How's that different?
I'm sure
from-
they
No,
still
it's not
toss
tossed
it.
though.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, it was like we also had it in like it was so funny because thank you. Remsen and I I think when we were walking back to our cars, I had said like, oh yeah, we should probably get food, and Remsen was like, I totally forgot about food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like
He's just like, oh yeah, we should
could have
probably
used
eat.
like a production coordinator. We really could have used
Wow.
one to just get us. Yeah, just
If you're a
schedule
production
everything.
coordinator and you want to work with guys
Yeah.
that pay cheap but make kind of okay stuff,
Manny keeps trying to get to be our intern. We want to pay you, man. I don't know.
yeah, we can pay him.
Yeah, I don't want to just
Oh,
exploit
you
him.
I'm an
pay
intern.
the school
You
for the
pay
credits.
you pay us, man.
You pay
Not
the
right. It's not
billion-dollar
right.
institution of a
No.
school.
We will
No,
pay
for
for,
the
your
credit.
gas. No, gas is kind of expensive now.
Yeah.
We'll buy you a beer.
We'll pay for your gas.
Can't
He's
even
not
drink
21.
it. Shit. We'll buy you a soda.
We'll buy you
Well,
a free water
Sunday
cup.
you brought over Popeyes,
Oh, yeah.
You kid her with
and I had the shits all Sunday
Oh, you
night.
didn't like it?
Oh man.
No, like I was literally shitting my brains out.
Oh, but you liked it though.
It was good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
it was worth
Those
it.
chicken tenders are good,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah,
you're gonna be shitting like crazy.
I didn't know that. I had to
Yeah.
shoot this morning.
Have you never pooped before? I mean, you never went to poop eyes?
I didn't know it was called poop eyes. This morning I was like, "Fuck, my stomach hurts so bad." My stomach
I've never had the
is
shits from
dying.
Popeyes
I've
before.
never heard it called poop ice.
I'm sure they don't promote that.
Yeah.
Dying at that
I had their
name.
chicken sandwich. I
I
like
had
their
the
chicken sandwich.
tenders
Yeah, those chicken tenders
and
are
the
fucking-
fries and the barbecue sauce.
and the little biscuit.
Yeah, and the biscuits.
Little
too.
biscuits
Yeah,
fucking-
but I don't know. Well, we also had pizza
I
Saturday.
mean, we ate like shit this weekend.
so pizza and garlic bread
Yeah.
Saturday, and then Popeyes Sunday.
Oh, I don't.
I
think,
was shitting my asshole.
dude. I don't
Yeah.
think I shat until like this morning.
Monday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How big was it though? Was it like,
Oh, it was so.
Was it
great.
nasty though? Mine was nasty. Mine was nasty.
No, it was a log.
That was a log.
Yeah.
how big was the log?
but
though?
not
was it a
S-log.
log or a brick? S
No,
log
it
was
was
a good joke. Sorry for
thank you.
stepping over. it.
No, it's okay. No, it's like a log. It was a nice little solid
Okay.
log. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine was like I felt
Mhm.
gross.
You felt
Yeah, we
miserable.
didn't eat a lot
I
of
need,
shit
I
this
need a
weekend.
shower
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah.
God, that first shower. I took a shower like 11:30 at night.
Saturday.
Felt so good.
Saturday? No.
Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, I felt alive because like I took
thought
a
we
shower
didn't-
when I was running proxies.
I thought we stopped shooting around 11.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
went
think
home.
I think we stopped. We
Around
got
10?
here
I left around 11.
around 11. Yeah, I think yeah.
okay.
Everyone else left, and Remsen stayed behind a little bit because he was
Yeah.
taking his drive back home.
Yeah.
He was like working on some color. I think like the next morning, and then yeah, I took a shit or shower. Sorry.
Oh, not
Took a shower.
Saturday? Not even
You
Saturday?
took a shit
I'm-
in the shower.
I'm getting my showers and shits mixed
Yeah,
up.
don't we all?
I took a
Yeah.
shower Saturday night before it hit midnight. And
Yeah,
then
I-
after the shower, I felt much better.
Saturday I took a shower because I also we had to rub like dirt on my face.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Remsen's idea was to use coffee grounds. I don't know if that's like a Hollywood thing, but I just had to clean my face of all coffee
You
grounds on
just
my
smelled
face.
like
It looked
Folgers.
cool.
Did it look cool? Looked like I had freckles.
It looked good,
There's nothing
though.
wrong with
Okay,
freckles.
look.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Speaking of, can I shit in your bathroom right now? No, I gotta piss. Is someone
Yeah.
can I go in there? I gotta pee really bad.
Amber, are you in
I
there?
haven't gotten a text, so I think you're good. Yeah.
Oh, she usually lets you know when she's gonna shower.
like take shit. Yeah.
Oh,
She
courteous.
showered right before.
okay.
I bared witness to it.
I gotta pee.
Okay, get out of here, Brian. Go,
She
go,
was like,
go.
"Get out."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that Brian's leaving, we can talk about how he was
his
the worst
performance.
part
Oh
of
my
the
gosh.
fucking thing.
Jesus
I mean,
Christ,
good
like-
lord! Like as we were filming, I was like, "Just get me out of here."
he's like,
God,
"No
please."
greens, no
Yes,
greens whatsoever,
yes,
just
yes.
meat." I'm like, Jesus
It's
Christ,
like,
man.
didn't even want to do rehearsal. He's like, I don't
None of
rehearse
that
things.
shit.
The short rehearses me.
No.
Okay,
It
that's
was
what
fun seeing like footage because the part where I left to go to the Halloween store,
Oh yeah.
I was just like, "Oh, hey, I haven't seen this."
Oh, you watched
was-
all the dailies of that. Then.
I watched.
yeah.
I had to like
Mhm.
watch everything.
So you got to the bar. Was like, thank God Christian isn't here. Now we can talk.
Oh, I
shit on
heard everything
Christian
you guys
right
said.
now. Yeah,
I heard everything.
I didn't think.
But then
you'd be
Alex had
watching
like the
that.
best line in the whole thing. He has
was
like
that?
one line in there, and he's like, he just said, like being vague. He's like, "You got to be here with us."
Oh yeah, yeah.
That line, I was like, "Oh, that's
I
it.
saw
That's
you
the one."
included that take, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
That was
Oh, yeah,
that was my
there-
favorite as well. Yeah.
I mean, because at one point, Brian, when he was in here watching me edit, he was like, "Were there like stuff that did you like mark down like good takes?" I was like, "No, I didn't have time for that."
Yeah.
But I just kind of like I just knew. I just
the
knew.
way you just told that story, like, was he like being snarky? Like, you didn't mark.
He got a
down
little
good
snarky.
takes?
Well, no,
You're
he
like,
didn't get.
I didn't have time, Brian.
I think I feel bad because I might have gotten maybe like I maybe did a couple like at the end because he was like, "Oh, what should we try this?" He's like, "Oh," and because he's like, "I just watched the cut. We try this, try that." I'm like, "Brian, it's 3:00 right now. We can't really do too much because we had to like lock in the cut so Ramsey can do his color, and if we." Because we were one thing we were trying to find, there was a part with Brian where he was standing still, and we were trying to find like a close up on him, and we didn't have that. So, whatever you did, what you do what you gotta do, man.
Okay.
Russo's pick us, please.
Oh, we got spammed in the chat just now. That happens. Good job, Manny.
Go check out bestcams.fun, the best adulting dating site.
I like Nick's comment. Man, I think we should have heard him out. See what else they have to say. I want to know what their filmmaking process is. I want to hear what bestcams.fun has to say about this.
Yeah.
.fun.
Fun, guys. Yeah.
Get out there, make your stuff. Manny, I still gotta watch your short film.
He sent
I
it to
watched
me.
it. Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, it's good.
It looks great.
Good job, Manny.
Woo!
You did good.
I have it downloaded. I just haven't watched
I
it.
shared with
Yeah.
him my thoughts. It was
Ooh,
I'm
great.
gonna
did you-
share it with everybody.
Did you say I can't wait for the second cut?
I said it's not good. No,
Ah.
it's Manny did a very good job.
He directed
So
that
much
shit.
better than the shit that I made in college. It was.
It looks
good.
great.
Does
I skimmed through it. I have to watch it. But like it looks great and
Yeah.
the acting looks good
Yeah.
from like a
It's
visual
like 10
standpoint.
minutes long.
I gotta
Yeah.
watch it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, make
Yeah.
shit.
All my shit in college was like 3 minutes, 4 minutes
Oh, yeah.
tops. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
anything
longer the
to just
better, baby.
horribly get me out of here.
But it was
like,
also
okay.
about like getting to class on time.
Yeah. I think I told this story. My thesis, not my thesis, but my final project in my production class was about the making of the production class. Like that, I was so like out of ideas. I'm like, I'll make it about the thing I'm making, thinking it was like clever and meta and shit like that.
People still do
Horrible.
that.
Yeah.
Meta stuff.
Yeah. It
Let's
is what
let's
it is.
make a short about submitting to the 48-hour
Brian.
film festival.
Come on, Brian.
That was a great short film.
It was.
What?
It was.
Are you referencing the
One
runner-up
that-
from last year?
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
It's
it was
pretty damn good.
It was good. It was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not original.
It was very.
Very,
No,
very
it's pretty
entertaining.
cool. It's pretty cool.
Mhm.
But that was my college experience.
Oh yeah.
Not a lot of good stuff.
Screenwriting
on my
degree.
part. Not the master's of screenwriting degree that I should have gotten apparently. But
Does your degree say what? Like bachelor's in screenwriting?
it
Film
says
and TV.
bachelor's in radio, TV, film.
Oh.
I took some radio classes
You got to
as
get
well.
those radios.
guys.
Wow, that's why. See, you are using your degree right now.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I am
You're in the
technically,
radio.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell
Yeah.
Christian
I
fuck off.
did it.
Wait, why me?
Because you
No,
said
fuck
you,
off,
You
Christian.
said he's
You
not
gotta
using
say
his
it.
degree.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you said that at all.
You said that.
I kind of
I'm
did.
just
Yeah.
picking
I'm
on
definitely
you.
not using
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
I mean, I psychoanalyze people all the time.
How's that work out?
Not good.
He has no
Not
friendships. Not good.
Don't pull out my flaws, man. Fuck.
Don't
Not
point him out.
good. Not good.
Yeah.
All right.
One day though, that was the funny thing about graduating, and then telling my parents like, "Oh, I don't use my degree." I always make that joke with them. They're like, "Well, son, you never know. You could always go back to school." I'm like, "Mom, never gonna go back to
I
school."
don't want to.
Yeah.
I was looking at going back for like computer science or something, and it's
Yeah.
like, all right, $100,000.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, fuck you.
Mhm.
Well, why would I do that? But I mean, you get experience, you
Just
get
do
more
it
money.
now. You never know. Brandon might cancel it.
Yeah.
Brandon might cancel that shit.
Yeah, you might wipe it all free.
Wipe it all free.
AOC.
ALC.
Freaking AOC.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it's just smoking. Smoke show.
Okay.
Also very powerful.
Yeah.
Is
I
she
don't
though?
know. I have no idea.
She's out there saying, "Give everyone money. Here's your money. Here's your money.
I'm sure
Here's your
Fox
money."
News have a date have a date with her. I don't know.
Sure.
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's talk politics. Let's do
Okay.
it. Let's fucking do it right
I don't
now.
know.
You guys keeping up with Ukraine? Probably not.
No.
No.
Ignorant pieces of shit.
No, we got more important shit going on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
clearly.
right. That's right.
Yes.
Mhm.
What else you guys watching?
That's all my topics for
That's
the
it?
day,
I
guys.
got
Once
nothing
again, we
else.
spent the whole weekend together. So I have
Yeah.
nothing that I've watched. I'm trying to watch Doctor Strange this week, hoping it works out. Brian has no interest in the film whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
The premiere's going out. I was hoping the reactions would come out during
What's
the
tonight?
show so we can play that game of What's That Critic. But
What's That Critic?
I got nothing.
It's not done yet? Or what?
No, I think it's still airing right now.
It's like another
Going
2.5 hour joint.
No, I think it's actually shortly over 2 hours.
Really?
According to the ticket websites.
That's nice. But
Yeah.
it starts at like 10:40.
Probably.
Got it.
Yeah. Those premieres,
Got
never
it.
start on time.
What's
All
wrong,
the time.
Christian?
I'm seeing a work email. I'm sorry. I'm pumping my fist.
Is everything okay?
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh, it's a happy email?
It's a
Oh, okay.
So
Nice.
very long email, but very happy.
He said, "What's wrong?"
Did I say that?
No, he did.
Well, because he went like, fuck you.
Oh, I went like, more like,
It
fuck
was a
yeah.
fuck yeah, not a
Uh,
fuck you.
yeah.
What's going on?
It's a fine line.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's a fine line.
understood.
Yeah, yeah.
Understood. Fair enough. Okay.
I watched the documentary real quick
Okay. hit me up.
about Heaven's Gate. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about like a year or two ago.
Really?
Yeah.
The Suicide Pact?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The alien shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's on HBO Max.
I think
Yeah.
I think Christian talked about it, and you thought he was talking. You thought he was talking about the box office bomb from
Yeah.
like the '90s.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what like confused me because
Yeah.
like for some reason the Deer Hunter came up in my mind. I was like, oh, Michael Cimino,
Okay.
and he did Heaven's Gate, which like infamously bombed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, is that the movie about the cult? And I looked it up. No, it's a Western or some
Mhm.
shit. But then I looked up about the cult and I read that. And I was like, oh, there's a documentary series on HBO Max. Let me watch that. So I start watching it. Laura pops in. She's like, oh, this looks interesting.
And also, did you hear the Spider-Man are back together? We should
Yeah.
watch this. That's what she was saying.
That's what
Mhm.
it's callback.
Yeah.
So she's watching and she's like, just skip to the end because like we don't. It's like a 5-minute.
Just go in and they all die.
We literally did. We're like looking for the scene.
It's a movie or a show?
It's like a 5-part series.
So you watched the ending.
we watched the first episode and we're like, all right, it's cool. Like everyone, like cult
Typical cult shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They start off with like everyone's like looking for something, looking for answers, looking out for that, finding community, whatever. And we're like, all right, get to the good stuff.
No.
Get to the good stuff. So we go to the end and there's like literally shots of the people on the bed, like dead. And it's haunting.
Is that kind of like what was that movie, Christian? The fucking Lodge. The Lodge. All right, the opening of that with the beds and shit like that with the cult. Okay, that's what kind of reminds me of when you're talking about that. You ever see The Lodge, Brian?
No, I didn't. see
Okay,
that.
well, this conversation's going nowhere then. Okay.
But so Heaven's Gate, it took place like just north of San Diego.
Okay.
Where there was like 30 people
Temecula or something.
around there. There was 30 people in a little commune where they're like, all right, the Hale-Bopp comet is going to show up, so there's going to be an alien spacecraft. That's when it's going to be closest to us. So we got to kill ourselves at that point to
Join them.
Yeah. And they did it like in like groups. So like these people would drink something or inject themselves with something, and then they would like the people that were alive would put their bodies on the bed and then cover their face with like a black cloth.
Yeah. Maybe like a bunk bed too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was the creepy shot where it's like 2 bunk beds, so 4 bodies just like laying there in the same position with the same covering.
I remember I first heard about this the first time I went to the Museum of Death. Because they have
You go there every Wednesday.
they have a couple of the bunk beds in there, and then,
Really?
like, they show. I don't know if it's like the real one, but they have like a display on what it looked like, and like I think they specifically showed up the shoes that someone wore. They had like Nikes,
the Nike Decades. So the
Yeah.
Nike discontinued that shoe because they're like, we don't be involved with that shit.
Thanks a lot, you piece of shit.
But then you like
You ruined
read
Nike.
You read up on it, and it's like, oh, they chose these Nikes for some reason, and then it's like, no, we just got a good discount on these Nike shoes.
It's pretty fucking creepy.
It's
Wow.
creepy, but
The
then
guy
they're-
too, like, just looks like a motherfucker.
Oh, they
It's
call
creepy as
him
hell.
Doe or T or something. Like it's a couple.
I forget his
Not a
name.
couple, but there's a man and a woman. Like
Yeah.
she was his psychiatrist,
Yeah.
and
I think this was before Jim Jones too. Might have been.
That's the other crazy
Around
part.
the
It
same
started
time.
in the early 70s.
Yeah.
But the suicides didn't happen until the 90s.
Yeah, because
so for 20 years they
Yeah.
were involved in
the
this.
Jim Jones stuff took a while too, because
I-
like his practice cult,
Yeah.
the people stuck around for a long time and had his
And-
own shit.
And those numbers are crazy. We looked up the numbers on that one. It was like 300 people.
The Jim Jones,
Yeah.
you can literally Google and see like
The
the,
footage,
bodies,
yeah.
just like all over the field. It's
Yeah,
super sad.
they said like the cops that arrived, like it just looked like confetti on the ground.
Yeah.
Of just like the amount of bodies
Mhm.
that were just out there.
Yeah.
But that one, like they coerced those people because they were like on an island and like there's only one way out.
Yeah.
Like they were like, all right, it's gonna end. We got to like inject everyone.
Yeah,
with
because
Kool-Aid.
I feel like they kind of gotten caught, and then they
by
that's
a
then
senator
they were-
or something.
Yeah, and then they were because they had like militia like protecting their
Yeah.
their land and stuff.
They were like shooting the senator in his plane or whatever. But this one, the Heaven's Gate one, like I guess they all took it willingly.
Yeah.
But like there was like literally footage of them like at a Christmas party, like a few months earlier, and they're all just like literally like reading like the book Jumanji. Like they're just reading, having like dances and fun and everything. Like all these people are like they're just happy and like a little community. And then like a few months later, they just like they believe in that shit so much where they're just like, all right, we got to end our lives.
Indoctrination.
And literally like the daughter of one of them is like, yeah, my mom told me like, I'm not going to see you anymore. We're going to this cult and we can't be involved with you.
Yeah.
So then she got raised by her grandma.
Yeah.
And like, holy shit, this woman believes in this so much that she's leaving her daughter.
Yeah. I don't feel bad for the people that did it because they're just fucking, they're out there. You know, if you're going to do your thing, fine. But don't, like the lives that they impacted and affect.
Up, yeah.
The only, the fucked up part about like the Jim Jones stuff is like there's like audio from the recording and like the parents are forcing their children to drink the cyanide.
Yeah. It was, they were
and killing them.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you piece of shit. Burn in hell if hell's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Heaven's Gate one. So they sent like a couple of people got out like before. There's this one guy who's like, he's in the documentary. He's like, yeah, like they taught us to live this monastic lifestyle, I think what it's called. But I started masturbating again.
And it felt great.
And I just like I couldn't live with myself. And I had to leave, and it's like, holy shit, like masturbation saved your life.
So it brings everyone together.
Yeah.
You know?
So, but he got out. But then, another guy got out, and I don't remember why, but the people that were part of the suicide sent him a message in the mail saying, hey, on this date, come visit us. So that's why he went to go, and he brought his camera, and there's actual footage of all the dead bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fucking, and then the leader's in his master bedroom on the in the bed.
You keep wanting to say
Masturbating. Yeah.
Once again, Museum of Death in LA. Go check it out.
They have all this there?
All that stuff was there. That's how I learned about it. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta check it out. I gotta check it out.
Museum of Death
is that the like psychiatry museum, the one by like Scientology?
No, it's a ways away. I think it's still, is that off of Sunset?
I don't know. Yes,
because I think
Psychiatry Museum of Death. They talk about
maybe that's what it was. Yeah, because the Museum of Death is like right by the freeway entrance. I think.
Okay.
It's like right before like Hollywood.
Does it just talk about like medications and like
it doesn't talk
lobotomies and like show all that stuff?
It's literally everything death. Like you there's no tour guide or anything.
Yeah, you just walk.
You just walk through it all.
They have a really good family package as well.
Yeah,
bring the kids.
There's literally a room.
Yeah.
Of newspapers covering the walls of just of disasters and death that have happened and stuff.
Little playground.
I wonder if that's the one, because I went for one for extra credit for my community college psychology class, and we just got tickets and went. But I learned later it was owned by Scientology.
I don't think this is the same. I don't think it's the same.
So I'm thinking of a different one.
Yeah.
Because Scientology doesn't believe in like medication or like psychiatric drugs.
Yeah.
So that's the one. And it felt very like heavy-handed, like don't do this.
I remember one time a group of my friends and I we went to we went to Hollywood because only one of our friends could drive. He's like, I've got a car now. Where do you guys want to go? Like, oh, let's go to Hollywood. Yeah, let's go. We ended up getting a free tour in the Scientology Museum.
You went?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wait, the one
in LA, in Hollywood. The one it's like off the corner of like it's like
Cahuenga.
Cahuenga or something like that.
Not the one by the UCB?
No. This was like in the heart of Hollywood.
Oh.
Because we went in there like a couple of young high school kids like, oh, fuck, let's go to Scientology Museum.
Oh, shit.
And then some lady was like, would you like a free tour?
Oh, no.
We were like, okay, cool. And we sat there like listened to all this shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh. So they didn't get your information and like harass you and everything?
They were actually very sweet.
Yeah,
I'll give them credit. They were very nice.
Wow.
I wanted to watch the John Travolta joint, but that's it.
Battlefield?
Yeah. But aside from that, I was like, oh, this is fucking crazy. What a waste of a Hollywood trip believing in this bullshit.
We could have gone to the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum.
Yeah, it was right across the street. It was right across the street.
So that's where
it's right there.
Oh, that's right in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
So
someone in the chat said go to Zach Baggins.
No. Sheridan auto-corrected.
Yeah.
And it said that we got to go to Zach Bahamas.
Oh.
And now I can only call the guy Zach Bahamas.
Sheridan brings up, if y'all go to Vegas, visit Zach. We talked
Literally
about
what
that.
we just said. Yeah, it's Zach
Okay.
Bahamas.
He's explaining it.
Explain
Okay.
the joke.
Okay.
Yeah, we
You-
went
you
to
went.
Vegas last time. I went with Ken and Grace to the Zach
And
Baggins.
they have Manson stuff or no?
They got Manson stuff. They had like the seat that OJ sat in during his trial.
No
He's got
way.
some like weird
Yeah, that's
shit.
weird.
Yeah, I didn't feel anything.
Yeah.
Like they were
Yeah.
like setting up some like spooky like haunted stuff.
It's supposed to be like scary.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't feel anything, but you know, I didn't want to. I'm not gonna be like that guy.
The downer.
No.
That's not real.
I remember I did like a junket for schmoes one time. It wasn't even a junket. It was for the Poltergeist remake.
Yeah.
And we went to the house that like I don't know if it was the house that Sharon Tate was murdered in or it was like close by there. It was
Wow.
like a house that was like famously haunted and stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember we went down into the basement and the tour guide was like, "Now is anybody here a non-believer?" And I'm like, "Me."
You raised your hand?
I raised my hand and they're like, "Okay, all right, we welcome everybody." Like, and so like every time something spooky would like happen, the tour guide was like, "Do you feel anything?" I was like, "No," the whole time. So I was like, "Okay, after that, I won't be that guy. I won't be that guy. I'll
right.
just kind of go along."
You
for
felt
that.
like a buzzkill, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah, you
did
don't
because there
wanna
was
be-
like a
you don't wanna-
psychic too,
Yeah.
and like people all around us like heads down.
Some guy's like, fucking play along, dude.
Well, and then I'm just like,
Yeah. You don't want to be the guy at church who's like, this isn't real.
well,
This is not real, guys.
Yeah.
Everyone just
let's talk about the priest.
Following up with
Let's
the
talk about the
story,
priest. Let's talk about it. Nobody fucking wants to talk about that shit.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be
Alright.
that buzzkill.
Let people live their lives. I remember watching Bill Maher's Religious documentary.
Mhm.
He just
Oh,
goes
fucking
to.
Amber loves that shit. I think
She
Amber
lo-
loves Bill Maher.
I used to love him.
He's
But
kind of
then-
a dick
He's
now.
got some bad takes now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's in the documentary. He just goes to people. He's like, this isn't real, right?
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
dude, fucking like they're in the middle of Missouri. Like, we'll just
Yeah.
let them live their
Leave
life.
people alone, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This fucking guy. I'm gonna make a documentary about how stupid you are.
Yeah. Oh, when it's religion.
But they get comfort from it. Like they don't
Yeah,
have
that's
to.
true.
They don't have to like believe in it wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
If they just believe in.
But people do,
something.
though.
Then that's their problem.
Yeah, there it is. What do you say? Streamlabs Superchats? I'm over this.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Cody, do you have sound bites in your?
Yeah, I got to get my.
Get the good.
I
We
need to-
don't
I
have
need
that
to
many
get a-
sound.
I want to
Uh,
get a new thing. I don't want to use it on my tablet anymore. It's too hard.
It's too hard. We got some Streamlabs and Superchats. Not many, but we got a couple. And
Thank you again for all the Streamlabs and
Oh yeah, we appreciate all of
all
it.
the ones that we got.
All of it. Before we Streamlabs, hey, if you're watching this video, hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. Definitely helps out the show. If you want to support us audio-wise, Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that stuff, it actually really does matter and helps us out a lot, especially if you go down to the Apple Podcast and leave a review. Get more people eyes on this show. The faster we can grow, the bigger our family can be. Let's just be honest. Me, Cody, Brian, we just want money. We don't really care about the family that much. No, I'm just kidding. We love all of our supporters, and we appreciate any comments and criticisms and, hey, do this better, sound better, any of that. We take it all in. And actually on Spotify, if you ever want to fuck with that, you can actually watch us on Spotify. And then, like, if you're like, oh, these guys are gross, you can close it and still listen to us and hear our beautiful voices. Because we sound pretty good. Not too shabby. Yeah, we're right there, right next to Joe Rogan. We're like neck and neck. It's like the most popular shows on Spotify. So go and check that out. And if you want to help support this channel, this show, the three of us up here anymore, patreon.com/Wangers. That's where you can help support us here. We've got some cool behind-the-scenes stuff there. Shit, I got to do my monthly behind-the-scenes. It's like a day late.
We have a ton of videos from the shoot, by the way. We'll be releasing those eventually.
I think I want to make like a whole video on that
Yeah.
for everybody.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have something for behind the scenes for the Patreon soon. It's not a great incentive to join this month, but just do it anyways. Just if you like us, we got 3 different color shirts. Just support our
Think about
Patreon.
that, guys.
Think
Come
about
on
it.
now.
Think about it. I think that's about it. Do some Streamlabs
Let's do it.
chats. That IPA hit me hard. Manny, thank you, Manny. Donated via Streamlabs. Hey y'all. Hey, he says, hey, y'all look great. Thank you. So Christian, Gears of War after Halo Infinite? ? Also, that grapple hook, am I right? You playing the new Godzilla vs. Kong Warzone update? Did that fucking come out? I didn't even know that. Oh, Brian,
it did.
the day after the show, a friend of mine was talking about House of Gucci. Okay, bye. Okay, first of all, a lot to unpack there.
That's it. They were just talking about it.
I know.
Okay, bye.
I haven't played Halo Infinite in a couple days. I just realized that it's a full-on like open world game, so I've got a lot to explore.
Yeah.
But I think I will go into the. I'll fuck with Gears a little bit. Yeah, I got to finish Gears 5, but might as well start from the
Dare
beginning.
I even ask if you talked to her? You haven't said anything to her.
Sorry, I feel like I'm apologizing to you.
Is she even like?
Halo.
She does what Mama Donut won't hurt.
I just hope she's moved on with her lives and that she's happy.
I didn't even know Godzilla vs. Kong Warzone update was out.
Warzone.
I have to re-download Warzone.
It's a very big file.
And like, what
You're looking
happens?
at around
Does
200
Godzilla and
gigs.
Kong show up?
Yeah.
Let me know in the comments.
Yeah.
House Gucci. She still hasn't finished it. Senior Film donated via Streamlabs.
Hey, Senior Film.
Thank you, Senior
Hey,
Film.
Twitter world.
Hey, Twitter
Appreciate you. Hey, to the wood. And then
Hey,
finally,
Senior
King
Film.
Sportcal,
Hey,
our
Calvin.
homie, Side Pieces.
Oh,
Donated via
how's your
Super
side
Chat.
piece?
Brian, I'm a 40-year-old grown man. I am responsible with my fiance's
Finances. Doesn't have multiple
Come on.
fiancés.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, might as well.
King.
Of all the people we'd expect to have
you
multiple
can't blame me
fiancés,
for that,
it would be
okay?
King Sportcal.
I am
Yeah.
responsible for my finances. You should get up on that and get on my level. I grew up poor. That's why I saved money.
There you go,
Goddamn
man.
right.
There you
Put it in the
go.
bank.
Good
Why does he have
on ya.
cash on the? I save money too.
It's
I
good
just-
to
I
have
just-
it there for.
I actually get cash out. I literally have like $4 on me.
It's not good.
I only have cash on me in case of like emergencies.
Yeah.
You always have $220 on you.
I had more, but I spent it.
Yeah.
What are you spending?
Legos.
Cash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It's an
no.
emergency.
I forget the last time I spent like $100. Some kind of finance. I don't know.
In cash,
In cash,
Oh,
baby.
gotcha.
unmarked bills.
Yeah.
Unmarked bills.
Got
It
it.
was funny when they you hand them $100 and they're like, bitch, it's real. What do you fucking
You take it personally.
You think a counterfeit? You
They
think I
think-
know how to do that?
It happens more often than you think.
Oh, this guy works at it.
$50 million.
Yeah. You see it like one per day back in the old cashier days.
I do like the new $100 bills though, where they're like they
Mhm.
look cool.
You got the blue thing on there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
At Toys R Us, where I used to work, they would like have like fake gift cards and just like
Oh.
they found a way to like load them up and just use like
Yeah.
5 at once.
We once had a guy scam us for cashier checks or
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
they're called.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and like legit had to call the cops because like he walked away with like $300 or something like
He
that.
took out money from you guys?
Yeah. And we legit got robbed. It was a
Yeah.
bad thing, yeah.
That's what they did at Toys R Us too. Like they like fucked with this guy who was like they gave him money expecting change and they're like
Yeah.
distracting him and he gave them more change than was necessary and something and they just like walked away with it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
But
One time at the photography studio I used to work at, I was short $40, so I paid them $40 myself because I was scared I was going to get fired.
I've done that before.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but you didn't deal with customers.
I did.
Oh,
They were like high school kids, stupid
Oh.
high school kids.
oh, you were selling that shit? You were like
Yeah.
slanging
Oh,
nail
dude,
polish?
I was doing not nail polish. It was like during prom or something.
Oh,
Like the dates, the two would come up here and they'd be like, "Hey, you guys want a keychain?" And I'd be like, "Hey, man, she wants a keychain." He was like, "All right, we'll get the keychain." I was like, "In my pocket, baby, you
Yeah.
stupid idiot!"
so you pocketed that 40.
You would get, I would get like commission on some stuff.
Oh, you commit
Yeah.
salesman.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing while you were getting your free money for your screenwriting degree. Cody.
Yeah,
right,
Cody.
Right, and
Yeah.
dealing with
Give
cashier
that shit
checks,
to me.
robbing us of $300.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do something a little different, Brian.
What?
Why don't you say the names?
Oh, what a plot
I'll say the
twist.
Because I have the
Tweets?
pee-pee.
Oh,
okay.
man.
There's nothing
Do it
on
on
this
my
Christian's
phone.
leaving her in the best part of the show. How
on this
dare
empty
you?
phone right.
Scroll to the left. There it is.
For everyone else, the phone was literally a white screen. And it was just funny.
Because you're like, Brian,
Show them what you
read
saw.
this.
It was just
This is white. He's like, scroll to the left.
All right, guys. Once again, thank you so much for the Patreon supporters of the $15 and up tier. We like to read out your names at the end of every show, so we're going to do that right now. Brian, whenever you're ready, hit me up.
These are the executive producers of The Wanger Show.
Yeah.
Number 1 comes in at Aaron.
Wait!
What?
Are the Twitter reactions out for Doctor Strange,
come
according to
on,
Manny?
We're wrapping up.
We got. Okay. I was gonna do a whole bit, but okay.
Okay.
All right, go on. No. Wait for Christian. Go on. Go on.
Aaron J. Lancaster. Aaron Woodley.
We're gonna have guests come in and out.
Some.
We're okay. Wait to
All right.
way to sell it.
Alec Mullins.
Boo.
Nah, we're not booing Alec.
Alec M.S. Young.
Adobe.
Alexis Lopez.
Chocolate stop it!
Woo! Anthony Morera.
It's a girls' night.
Arcadio Castellanos.
Pretty white.
Castellanos.
white.
Castellanos. Castellanos.
I don't have that Castellanos one.
Axel the Hungry Hippo. Billy Storley.
I didn't go for the dick, Brian.
Bob Glasgow. Bobby Mitchell.
Adobe.
Brandon Lindsay.
The God Fafa.
Brady.
Ryan Johnson's quote tweet.
Brian King. Brian Garcia.
Like a one-stop shop.
Brian Arsenault.
Hey, little fella.
Chris Jones.
Hey, little buddy.
Sydney Perez.
Hey, boy.
Hello, mother. Claire Stefan.
I'm out of breath. Let's go. Let's wrap it up. Come on, vote for me. Do it in the YouTube chats. Is the vote up? Is the poll up? Ooh.
Cody Watson.
Whoa!
Connor Kennedy.
Where's the camera?
Elena Marie Ten.
We don't know anything.
Emmanuel Fuentes.
Yeah, Ronald squeezes it himself with his ass.
Israel Garcia.
Look at the size of that ass!
Ivan Villanueva.
Coming back again.
James Lavario.
Oh, I was like, where's my phone?
He's like, Bronco hand me to.
No, the mountain.
Bronco had me taught me what to use my eyes to see what people can't see. So then he's like, when you look at those mountains, what do you see? The guy's like, I see a dog barking. He's like, how'd you see that? How'd you see what?
Jason Harvey.
Oh, I love that they used the Saw movie, Chris Rock, like a footage of Saw.
What is it called? Spinal?
Spiral.
Spinal.
Yeah.
John Noto.
I stink.
Joseph Raya.
Get off your ass and work.
JP Beeler.
God, it feels so good.
Carl Soderback.
Let me hear you, Glendale.
Kat Berger.
Olivia!
Kyle Johnson.
Take a good hard look.
Maris Thornton.
The little dirty boy in the store.
I heard that one.
Matthew Picard.
Ba-ba.
Michael Bittner.
Ba-ba.
Nick Reeves.
Pretty white.
Nick Wade.
It's a love story, baby. Just say yes.
Pete Rich.
Yes.
Ramon Cock.
Yes.
No, there's no C or S.
I think it's Ramon Cox.
No, it's just cock.
Wow.
Yeah, it is just
Only
cock.
one cock.
Or is it Coke?
We've considered it's K.
It's cock.
It's cock.
Yeah.
Is it cock or Coke?
It's just cock.
Cock.
We've talked about this with Ramon many times. Yes.
His name's Cock.
His name's Cock.
Cock.
Yes.
Got it. Cock.
Yep. Sick.
Real Snacks Attacks.
This sick beat.
Ruben E25.
You want me to lick your asshole too?
Samantha Leon Mendoza.
You don't like that shit.
Sang Lei.
You don't like that shit.
Sean Wingblade.
Let's see here.
You better be good boy. Anybody? No? All right. Oh, you better watch out.
Did I say Sean Wingblade?
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Senior Film.
This one dreams are made of.
Space Wolf Lounge. Steak Sauce.
What?
And the Oscars have failed once again.
No one likes this movie.
Terry Stockwell.
Thank you all
I guess
so much
I'll
for
come back
continuing to
over
watch
four
with
people
us.
talking.
Make
We're
sure
all
you
talking about four different
17 different things. Make sure you keep hitting that like
The
button.
podcast version is
Commenting
going
down
to be
below
to
things.
look right.
How are you guys enjoying the Oscars?
So bad.
Is anyone
Broken the
watching? Terry G.
Oh, they cut him off.
Fuck you.
Put it up.
Thaddeus Maximus.
We're gonna have guests come in and out. We're okay. Way to
All right.
way to sell it.
TJ Jones. Tyler Eklund. Two more. Wiley Ta. And last but not least, Zach McCorkadale.
I'm going to say it's been a good hashtag year for content. Not year in general, because there's literally a war still going on. But
No, there's not.
content that has nothing to do about, like, you know, like the future of our world, that stuff's been great.
That's great.
I'm going to have to sign into Twitter real quick.
Uh-oh.
The reactions are out.
Hello.
Reactions are
Oh, I tried to pitch it, and Brian was like, "No."
You guys gotta,
But no, we're doing it.
you
We're
guys
doing
gotta
it.
Do your,
Yeah, where you have to be.
I'm going to get in and out after this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna get
It's
it?
a long way.
It's always long, but
Because that's because Laura's out of town.
Yeah.
You little filthy
Ah,
slut.
you
I'm like, I got
little
you.
slut.
I am gonna-
I like how you go when she's out of town. You go for In and Out, like a respectful burger. But when she's home, you'll get like a McDonald's.
It's fast.
Yeah, In and Out will take a minute.
Yeah. But yeah, I got nothing tonight. I'm going to watch Barry. I haven't watched Barry
I
yet.
haven't seen
watch
it
guys,
either.
come on.
Yeah.
I'm not even doing the homework here.
On Sundays? I thought you watched Winning Times.
I do. I watch them back to back.
You watch an hour and a half of television on Sunday
Absolutely.
night.
I
Every
fell
Sunday
asleep
night.
really early on
Yeah.
Sunday. I
I
gotta maybe
gotta
I'll watch
watch
it
Barry.
tonight.
I gotta watch
Ooh,
Barry
hello,
tonight.
Elizabeth Olsen.
Ooh.
Gorge.
Wait, how's she look?
Is she on the show?
Beautiful.
She on the red carp?
Yeah. Feel free to come on the show anytime you want, Elizabeth Olsen.
Feel free to come.
I did not. Did I pause?
You did.
I did not
Play it
pause.
back.
You filthy slut.
Guys, unfortunately, I think the hashtag is a little too convoluted right now to try to narrow down the reactions tweets. But yes, I don't think we can do the bit today, guys.
Is
I'm
this
sorry.
for,
I'm sorry. I was going to do the
like,
whole
Fucking
game.
bullshit. I'm
I don't
just
think
going
we have time to prep
man.
it. I am on latest, and it's a bunch of people, just Elizabeth Olsen stands, being like posting gifs and shit.
I got
It's gonna be
one.
Tough to do.
I got one.
You got one.
Doctor Strange es repleto de secuencias de experimentos Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I can do it. Whatever.
Yeah, that was, of course, yes.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you. Every single one of you. Yeah, do all the things. Like, comment, subscribe. What do you comment down below? What should they say? What have you fucking done in 48 hours, you lazy piece of shit?
Yeah, that's gonna be the pin
I wish
comment.
that was clean. That was a good soundbite. Damn it. What's
I don't know. Are you gonna see
SCO,
Doctor Strange?
RTA?
I don't know, man.
What's the
Yeah.
SCC?
the FCC?
What's the critical race
FCC
theory
won't
on
let me
this?
be. I
You're
don't
for or against?
know. For critical race theory,
Yes.
I think it's good that people know some things.
Know what?
Hmm.
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
Know what?
What do they know?
What are you guys talking about?
What do you want people things to know?
What?
Exactly.
I am so confused.
What do you
right
want
now.
people things to
I'm
know?
gonna hit this thing.
Thank you all. Bye. Oh, that's so loud. Oh God, what happened to the graphics?
What are they, tinier?
I don't know. Something's missing.
You're supposed to have like a bug.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
Doesn't
Fuck
matter.
it. I don't give a fuck.
Just know there's supposed to be something underneath there.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
I mean, there'll be the YouTube thing that pops up.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
I just see Steak Sauce saying she should step on me. Oh, okay. I'll stand Elizabeth Olsen all day. Senior Film says that's the most Latino Christian has been. Well, hey. Abuelita would be proud of something I did. Sorry.
See what
She's not
King
very proud
Sparkle
of-
said? I'm doing In and Out later too. Twice.
Thank you all so much. Join our Patreon. Subscribe.